Okay, you're looking live from Black Hawk Stadium in Pea Ridge, Arkansas for tonight's contest between the Pea Ridge Blackhawks and the Prairie Grove Tigers. I'm Lynn Gregson, and beside me is Ryan Cook. Ryan, tonight, big contest for Prairie Grove, but they've got a festivity about to happen here, and I'm going to let you take over for that for just a moment.
Yeah, found out before the game that we're going to Pea Ridge is partnering, with some of the childhood cancer awareness and Pray for Jaron. And so they're going to have some guys doing a balloon release just to kind of, let us know that we're all united. We're all fighting together here, praying for Jaron. Jaron had surgery yesterday, and so he's in recovery right now, and things are good. And so just wanting to kind of, just lift him up, let him know we're still thinking about him. Hopefully he's watching right now and seeing what's going on and gets to enjoy the game.
Okay, and I don't know if they're going to go to the PA, if they're just going to release those balloons, or exactly what's going to happen there, Ryan. Have we gotten any word on that?
Haven't yet. We have a mic. If they do start with the announcement, we'll have a mic that feeds to the field. We're still waiting. I think those guys are just standing ready in preparation. So we'll get a camera on them here pretty soon, and we'll go to that when they start.
Okay. Let's so if we're in mid sentence or mid commercial or something, we cut. That's what we're going to do here. But in the meantime, let's talk a little bit about tonight's contest. Last week, the top 4 teams in the conference last week. Pea Ridge played Gravette. We were hosting Shiloh. We were fortunate enough to have one of our better games and be able to defeat the Shiloh Christian Saints. Pea Ridge had a 15-game regular season winning streak broken last week, and I think they hosted Gravette right here at Pea Ridge. I believe the game was here, and they lost that game, which dropped them to 1-1. So it was a big week. We can't overlook this game, Ryan. You win the big game at Shiloh, you win a big game against Gravette, you kind of got this confidence. I hope we don't come in tonight overconfident.
Right, and that's one of the things that's kind of been the talk in the locker room this week is everybody kind of had that, and felt pretty good. And then some of the older guys started saying, hey, I'm concerned. I don't like, maybe the vibe that we have right now because we do feel maybe confident. So, really starting to change it in practice, started pressing a little bit and started pushing the buttons a little bit and getting back in game mode, right about Tuesday, Wednesday. But they said they could definitely feel that Monday, it was just like, hey, we got Shiloh, we're in the driver's seat, and so the seniors really stepped up and changed the tone Tuesday and Wednesday and had a good practice all week. And so I don't think they are taking them lightly. But here's the other deal is every time we come to Pea Ridge in the last several years, it's a tight game, always.
And we're going to take a break, and we'll come back and talk about the last few years of Pea Ridge and Prairie Grove. We'll be back after this.
Everett Chevrolet, proud sponsor of Prairie Grove Athletics, is also home to the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size truck on the road, the Chevy Silverado. And at Everett, they don't just have 1 or 2. They have over 100 on the lot, every option, every color, so go pick yours out today. And at Everett Chevrolet, they're backed by a super service and parts department, champions in their own right. Everett Chevrolet, family-owned, customer-friendly, I-49 at Elm Springs Road. Everett Chevrolet says, go Tigers! Everett Chevrolet, proud sponsor of Prairie Grove Athletics, is also home to the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size truck on the road, the Chevy Silverado. And at Everett, they don't just have 1 or 2. They have over 100 on the lot, every option, every color, so go pick yours out today. And at Everett Chevrolet, they're backed by a super service and parts department, champions in their own right. Everett Chevrolet, family-owned, customer-friendly, I-49 at Elm Springs Road. Everett Chevrolet says, go Tigers! PG Telco is the proud sponsor of PGTigersOnline.com, where you can find out all the very latest of what's going on with all the sports teams right here in Prairie Grove. But PG Telco is more, a lot more. They offer phone, internet, long-distance services, and bundles, making it all affordable. And that includes DirecTV. For your home or office, staying connected to the fast-paced world is as easy as calling PG Telco. Call 846-7200. That's 846-7200. PG Telco, built on community, focused on progress. PG Telco is the proud sponsor of PGTigersOnline.com, where you can find out all the very latest of what's going on with all the sports teams right here in Prairie Grove. But PG Telco is more, a lot more. They offer phone, internet, long-distance services, and bundles.
Okay, we're back with you, and as we get ready, we've got just a few minutes here before kickoff, and Ryan, the last few years, particularly the last 3 years, this game has been a most interesting game. Last time we came to Pea Ridge
wasn't here.
No, it was 3 years ago. As a matter of fact, we've had 2 straight home games with them due to the switch in schedules when Shiloh and Huntsville came in and Farmington and Ozark went out. They switched the schedules around a little bit. But we came here 3 years ago, 2012 team, one of the best Prairie Grove teams that we've had. That game, both teams come into it undefeated. Halftime.
0-0.
And
I remember it.
And then it exploded in the second half. Prairie Grove scored on the first possession, got 2 quick turnovers. They were up 21-0, and just about maybe 3 or 4 minutes, it was that quick, and Prairie Grove went on to win 31-0. The next year, even to me, maybe one of the most amazing games that we had. They came into that game 2-5. We came into that game 6-1.
Right.
And you're thinking, Prairie Grove, this is going to be an easy one. They were leading the entire game. We scored late in the game.
Right.
And then what took place, they were at our 30-yard line with 30-something seconds, and what happened?
Well, if you could ask for a miracle, you got one, because they put the ball on the ground, and it was West, right, that picked it up and runs it. It wasn't Nodier.
No, it was West.
West got it and picked it up and takes it to the house from the 30-yard line, and the place goes crazy.
And that was an incredible night. Prairie Grove pulled out that win, went on to the playoffs that year, lost second round to
Now,
Valley
who was
View.
it that caused the fumble?
Nodier.
That was Nodier.
Nodier had been out
hurt
the whole game.
Yeah.
He played 2 plays.
Yep.
He played the play before that and got a sack or something, and then the next play he caused the fumble.
West picks it up, takes it to the house.
Takes it to the house. And then last year, a really strange thing, Pea Ridge comes back into Prairie Grove for the second consecutive year. They're up. We hold them. It's 14 – the momentum's kind of changing into Prairie Grove's favor. We've held them. They kick it. We touch a punt inside the 10. The ball lands into the end zone. They fall on it. Or actually, they caught it, kind of dove into the end zone with it. They take up a 2-touchdown lead and went on to win that game last year. So
they were conference champs last year.
Undefeated and a great year. I mean, just, hats off for the great season that Pea Ridge had last year, beating Shiloh, which I'm sure was sweet for them. And
well, they have a coach who a lot of people respect and talk about when you read online, Tony Travis. He's one of the up-and-comers, they say, and a lot of respect for him in the state of Arkansas. You never hear, anything bad. Everybody kind of is like, hey, this guy, he's got it.
And you're right, Ryan, and he does have that respect, and he's really turned this program around. I mean, Pea Ridge is now, it was a time when you'd always think of within the last few years, you would think of them in that 5-6 slot.
Right.
Now last year and last few years, they've been in those top 2, 3, 4 spots, and that's kind of where they've become accustomed to since Coach Travis has been here.
And you don't really remember them having a whole lot of the numbers there for a while either. And then all of a sudden, now with the growth in Northwest Arkansas, these guys got the numbers. They've got the facilities now. The facilities are 3 times as much as what they used to be.
Okay, we're going to go to the field for this balloon release.
This community and one of their own, Jan Silvers, who is so bravely fighting cancer. We join you in your praise for Jan and support this stand that no one fights alone. We would like to demonstrate our support with a 27 balloon release of red, black, and gold to unite our schools in East Prairie. All our best from Jan and his community of Prairie Grove.
We hope you were able to hear that. We had it went to our boom mic for the PA, and Ryan, they just released 27 balloons, and their colors are black and red. We're black and gold, so they had black, red, and gold balloons that they honored in the Pray for Jaron as in the fight for No One Fights Alone. And I got to tell you, I get somewhat choked up with how well these communities come together. We saw it in Huntsville a few weeks back. Shiloh Christian, they have shown support. I have friends that are over there that have talked a lot about it. And so it has been a great support for Jaron and for his family. And you know, everyone has it's just been remarkable how the people have come together.
Well, and they definitely notice it. You know, Mr. Sorters talks about it. You know, on a regular basis, just how much support they are shown from the other schools, and you know, it's just really cool. It's, you know, putting the rivalries aside, putting the competition aside, and just for that moment realizing that, you know, sports does bring us together. There's things that are a lot more important, even though sometimes we don't always act like it. There's a lot of things that, you know, mean a lot more, and so it does. It brings everybody together. It's a great show of support. Some of them are doing fundraisers and different things to help, selling T-shirts and sending the funds to the sorters just to help with medical expenses. You know, every bit of it, whether it's prayers or fundraisers or just the acknowledgement of, hey, there's a guy battling, and we're there to support. It's neat. It's really neat.
It is. Well, let's talk a little bit about around the league real quick in the last couple of minutes. We've talked about this game and Prairie Grove making sure they don't come in this game overconfident, that they've got to come in with a lot of respect tonight for Pea Ridge. Pea Ridge has been battling at the top for the past 2 or 3 years,
right.
And we always have a tough time with Pea Ridge, so we've got to keep that. So around the rest of the conference tonight, I imagine Shiloh's going to go take a little bit of angst out on Gentry tonight. I think they are playing at Gentry. That I would be interested to see scores as they come across there. Also tonight, an interesting battle, a battle of 1 and 2 teams, 1 and 2 record teams in the conference, Huntsville and Lincoln. Lincoln had a pretty good game last week against Berryville. Huntsville went down to the wire with Gentry in a 35-34 victory. What do you think might happen down in Lincoln tonight?
You know, with the way Huntsville played us there for, you know, the first half, stayed pretty decent. You know, you feel like they're going to be the more successful team as far as ball control and being able to control the game. But, you know, Lincoln, you never know. It's at their home. It's probably homecoming, and so you never know.
Well, and then the last game tonight will be Gravett against Berryville. Gravett with a big win, stopping the 15-game regular season streak that Pea Ridge had just last week. They are going to be hosting Berryville. I look for Gravett to move probably to 3-1 in the conference, and now they're in the mix as they look towards a battle. You know, we got to come out here with a win tonight.
Right.
But if we can come out here to win tonight, then you know, you'll see a big battle between Gravett, Pea Ridge, and Shiloh. Well, we're 50-something seconds away here. Team's not out on the field yet, so Pea Ridge is definitely not out yet. Prairie Grove, they're getting ready to go through the student and cheerleader line, and
there's Pea Ridge coming out of there.
Here comes the Blackhawks. The Blackhawks coming out to the field. They come out with a record of 5-1 overall, 2-1 in the conference. As we mentioned, lost to Gravett last week in a 22-12 game, and now, boy, Pea Ridge, I'll tell you what I like about their uniforms. I can see those
There's
numbers.
contrast.
I can see those numbers. Well, and tonight, with well, it's going to be a great night tonight, and so we're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we'll be back for the kickoff.
Proud sponsor of Prairie Grove Athletics, is also home to the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size truck on the road, the Chevy Silverado. And at Everett, they don't just have 1 or 2. They have over 100 on the lot, every option, every color, so go pick yours out today. And at Everett Chevrolet, they're backed by a super service and parts department, champions in their own right. Everett Chevrolet, family-owned, customer-friendly, I-49 at Elm Springs Road. Everett Chevrolet says, go Tigers! Everett Chevrolet.
Okay, we're back. We're getting ready for the kickoff. Kicking will be Pea Ridge. And
looks like number 20.
That's number 20. That is Jake Edwards. I know Jake. Jake's dad's Jason. I used to work with him many years ago, and his dad actually played for Pacific out in college ball. And there is the return. A little bit of room there.
Looks like number 25, Cole McClellan.
Cole McClellan with that return. He's tackled there right around the 30-yard line.
And the way they had the camera set up today is we're on the very, very end of the press box, which are actually right beside the live feed for the big screen, but they can go either one. So we've got two things going on here, which is great. We can borrow some of Pea Ridge's.
Prairie Grove 2 split. Full house backfield. There is Blake Falk. Blake's a couple tackles. There's Blake Falk. Falk gets up the 40-yard line.
You love the way Blake runs.
Oh, you do, and that tackle's made by number 6, Drew Wynn.
Because, again, there's guys in the backfield with him.
Well, Drew Wynn with the tackle, but not before Blake picks up 11 yards and a first down for the Tigers on the first play. Blake's been running the ball so hard the past couple of weeks. He really had a good job against Shiloh, and now Prairie Grove back to the line.
A big game. I gave him a little bit of heck about it all week long, having such a big game.
Here is
twins to the right,
and now Mayday is
going
to go down. He's going to take a sack back in the 30. So good defensive play.
He had a guy open there for a second, but he was also feeling the pressure. It was really hard for him to not make a mistake right there. So
Will Hawkins in on that tackle.
Will Hawkins, we have a Will Hawkins. I think you're on Prairie Grove.
I did. I looked at the wrong one. I'm sorry, Seth Trammell.
I was like, hey, we have a Will Hawkins. I know that kid.
Good call. Good catch. 10-yard loss. So Prairie Grove's going to have 2nd and 20. So
all right, we're going to be in our base set. We got a zip motion, and he runs into the quarterback.
And nothing going there.
That's going to make it a really hard play right there. It's almost like we went on an early count, and either the wingback didn't zip soon enough or didn't know what the snap count was on.
Okay, so it's going to be 3rd down and 21 to go. So the sack really put Prairie Grove in tough position, and then that kind of busted play.
Yep.
So Prairie Grove sets up a 3rd and long. Not the kind of way you want to start, but
in your first down run looks good, and then like you said, take the sack, get behind the chains a little bit. Now you have kind of a busted up play. Now you're really behind the chains. You're in a 3rd and long. You know you got to pass here. Now there's Heltemus. He's going to pick up about 5 yards, but he's going to be short, so it's going to be 4th and about 16 yards right there.
Tackle made that time by James Tackett and also Britton Cottle for Pea Ridge. So Pea Ridge stops Prairie Grove on the 2nd series of downs, and now Prairie Grove will have to punt. First time we've punted in a couple of games.
Yeah, taking the sack really hard. It's really hard to do with a ball-controlled team. You definitely want to not get behind the chains.
Well, now Hoskins to punt.
Well, I'll have something to talk to him about this week then, because I asked him about his punt and all. He's like, man, I don't even punt that much anymore.
It's a nice high kick.
Good job.
And no fair catch taken. And right there.
Good job, Dodd right there on the tackle. I mean, he was there.
Mayday was right there.
He was almost too close. It was so close.
Well, such a high kick. He had plenty of time to get down. And with no fair catch, you can stand there and look at the guy.
Yeah,
I mean,
and they didn't have any punt block on at all. They had all their guys up, didn't make a wall, nothing. So, great opportunity for Dodd to get right there and almost get a turnover.
Well, the nice thing about that kick, he kicked it from the 35. Let's see, it's the 10, 20, 30, almost a 40-yard kick for Prairie Grove, and that turns the field back. So Pea Ridge will have to drive the length. So they have trips to the right. Quarterback is number 3.
We're going to be in our 4-man front, 2 inside linebackers, 2 safeties over the top. So, we're going to play the pass here.
Cole right.
He's always going to be there. You're always going to hear him there. He may get hurt. He's always known to get a nicked up, but that kid is around the ball always.
Gage Cawthon on the reception. He's tackled by McClellan, as you mentioned. It's a pickup of maybe, let's call it 4 yards, so it'll be 2nd down and 6 for Pea Ridge. All right, now here we go. It is 2nd down and 6.
They're going to have 3 receivers to the left.
Right, this time goes to the other side, the same receiver.
Screen there.
Prairie Grove. It's going to be, boy, he got a nice spot on that play. going to be third down and about let's call it a yard and a half.
I was trying to see who was on the tackle there.
So
looked like our right end kind of pursued the play a little bit.
That play was just to the other side, Cole Wright to Gage Cawthon, and so now it's going to be third down and a yard. Now they're going under center in the I formation.
And we're going to go, we're going to beef up our line there, put the outside linebackers up on the line.
He's got nice
Cole
job by
McClellan getting him down. He does get the first down.
McClellan. That was number 2, Zane Holly, on the carry, and Zane gets the first down.
He's a guy that you heard last year a little bit. Real big guy in junior high. Last year you heard about him. And I think he's a junior or senior this year. I'm trying to remember. But real good athlete that they've had for at least a year or two.
He's a junior. He's not a big guy, though. He's 5'7", 163. Again from the I formation, and now they look to the sideline.
A little bit of a flinch, maybe trying to hard count and draw us off sides.
There he goes. This
going to give to the full.
He keeps it, and a nice keep that time.
And I'm trying to see who's on the tackle there. It looks like Golden from the safety position finishes that off. We had 2 guys get down on the legs, but Golden finishes that off from the safety position.
Nice job that time by Cole Wright. He put that ball good and in the belly.
Yeah, I thought he gave to the fullback right there.
That run, he gets a little over 5 yards, about 5.5.
You know, I just thought we are in the white jerseys again. I'm having trouble finding the first guy on the pile usually. So we're going to have Twins to this side, I formation.
He's just going to go out line on line. Double thumbs up for go.
Here is Wright. He gives. This time, nice defensive play that time, and number 2 was Zane Holly again.
Yeah, McClellan on the tackle. Hutch was there. And I think Redor also. Looked like all 3 of those guys get him down.
Well, that's going to bring up another third down and short. Pea Ridge is doing what they want to do right now. They're getting third and short. Last time they had third and a yard and a half. This time they got probably third and 2.
And they do a great job of getting in the eye and using their line and a lead blocker and really just get a push right there on the line and get that 1 or 2 yards. They're going to hustle up to the line here late in the play clock.
They're down to 2 seconds. He does fake pitch.
Oh, it's there. Blew it up.
Wow.
Reed Orr and Dakota Hutchinson right there. Great job.
Dakota Hutchinson. Hutch gets him in the backfield. That's a 3-yard loss, and now Prairie Grove forces a punt. So both teams got a first down, and then they had to punt.
Yeah, so you like to see them respond like that, though. That's a big momentum change if they are able to drive the length of the field on us after we didn't get anything going on our first offensive possession. So great job on the defense. You hope for an average punt here and a good return. Who do we have back right now? What's one of our main talks about the last couple of weeks? Well, if you kick it to him, what's going to happen?
Yeah, well, and that's Disney back there, isn't it?
I think so.
And Disney gets a nice little start. He's got some room. Disney, there he goes.
Oh, he stayed in.
There he goes.
He's in.
There he
goes.
They
called him out. They called him out.
They called him out at the 43, but Disney was about to go for his third punt return and 4th return of the year. He had a kickoff return as well. Man, I love to see that. That's like I was going to tell you, that's like our 5th punt return of the year, and we have 3 touchdowns.
Right.
I mean, because most of the time we get a fair catch, so they kick it away. But Prairie Grove gets good field position at the 43.
All right, here we're going to go Twins to our side. We also got Dylan on this side. We're going to go with our sweep on this side. Dylan had a good block there.
And a good tackle that time by number 25, Cody Fultz, for Pea Ridge. But, it didn't look like much, but Blake got about 4 yards.
Hey, it's going to happen every time. Blake's going to push. I mean, he is. That's the one thing you can always count on Blake to get that extra yard or 2.
Boy, Pea Ridge has a nice new field. And they got a big screen down there.
Yeah, we're in a heated press box. I mean, that's sweet.
Here is.
All right, we're going to pass.
Mayday rolls to his right. And that's complete across the middle.
That's going to be Saul Walker.
Saul Walker.
It's good for a first down, though.
Walker, he doesn't look it because he's sometimes up against some of those guys. He's 6'3", 200 himself. He's not a small kid.
I'm telling you, the difference in him from last year to this year just physically is amazing. You see him in the hallways, and he's a newly shaped guy.
He gets the ball down to the Pea Ridge 43-yard line. First down and 10, Prairie Grove in Pea Ridge territory for the first time. Here is Orr. Look at Big Reed Orr.
Man, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys sitting there trying to pull him down.
And Orr gets the ball down. Oh, that's a nice 6-7 yard pickup. Okay, that's fine. Okay, second down and little less than 4.
We're going to be in our base formation. They jumped off sides.
Dude stepped on Saner's hand.
Man, Saner, they come across and looks like they stepped on his hand, Ryan. Or,
He's shaking it off. that was they made the contact there that time.
the offense is going to get a first down with that offsides penalty, and that puts Prairie Grove down to about the 31, that's just the 32-yard line. So first and 10 for Prairie Grove at the Black Hawk 32-yard line.
And we got Clay Fiddler split out there at the first down marker on your far side of the field. We'll break the huddle, come up here, and we got our base set.
Heltemus at the wing. And there is a nice job that time by the defense.
That was going to be Reed Orr right there on the carry. He's taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Ethan Burton was one of the tacklers there. They did a nice job that time. Give Pea Ridge credit. No gain for Prairie Grove, 2nd and 10.
You know, and you like to get your running back in that case. You like to get your running back on the linebacker right there. But we had 2 linebackers filling on that side, so Blake's able to get one but not the other.
Well, it's 2nd down and 10. Prairie Grove with 2 split to this side. He's rolling to his left. Throws to Big Saner.
He's got it.
Dylan. He's going to be pushed out of bounds at the 26. Going to bring up 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, and that's what you want right there. Get it back in more of a manageable 3rd down.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you're looking for right there. You know, that's pretty much like a good run.
It really was. And, you know, if he'd have just had a tad bit more room to turn it upfield, he didn't.
Yeah.
He caught it going towards the sideline, and then the defender just –
he was right behind him,
and he utilized all the momentum that Dylan had just to push him on out of bounds. And he pushes that 270 pounds, and it just went on down.
Well, it's hard to get that 270 turned upfield, too, sometimes when you're heading in one direction.
Well, there's Blake Falk. Look at Falk.
Oh, he's got it.
Give him 6. Blake Falk, give him 6.
Great job. It's been there. You know, he's been a block or 2 away from breaking one of those here on the first couple runs, but gets the blocks there as they need, gets that little crease and just starts right through it.
Yeah, and, you know, he's going to break one tackle.
Yes.
Unless they gang tackle him, he's going to break one tackle. He did that, and he got the block, as you mentioned, and then with 3:02 left, Prairie Grove scores. Is this quarter not going like 20 times faster than last week's against Shiloh? I thought
we
were
may
there
be home. We may be home this game before we even finish the last game. My goodness.
And now
we're gonna get everybody
Tripp
out
to the
there.
right, and we got Saner one-on-one to the left, and now just to keep. And there's Mayday. The Mayday gets in. There he is.
It was close.
Yep, the far side gives it to him. It's 8-6.
Good job. That, you know, a different formation right there. We only have 5 guys on the line of scrimmage right there, and then we spread everybody out, get the defense really spread out, and then just do a design quarterback draw.
And it really did. And, you know, watch him. Mayday's a big boy, too. And, I mean, he went on in there. Sam Dodd goes in. You know, Stamps, let me see. He stands at 6'1", 205. I think he's got a little more than 205 on that. But anyway, he goes in, and it's 3:02 to go here in the first quarter. Prairie Grove with the lead. Another touchdown sponsored by PG Telco. And
Galton's going to be in to kick this time, so he's going to line up. We got Cole McClellan, Anthony Johnson, Ethan Davis,
and that's Galton to kick. Galton gets it. It's going to bounce. That's going to work. It's going to go to about the 30. And
get him down. Good job.
And there's Cole Walker in on the tackle.
You know, it's such a funny little poochy left-footed kick. You know, you see it and it's like, oh, that can't be that effective. But it's hard to return. And you got, you know, enough time to get some guys down there. They're going to start here at the 36, 37-yard line.
And they're going to go this time. They're going to go double a slot and a wide receiver on both sides, single back. And a different quarterback, number 14.
He's going to throw the out of
is Dakota Sansbury.
And we got both of our safeties back. We're ready for it.
And nice defensive play that time. He was going to number 10. They like going to number 10. That Gage Calthan.
Yeah, not a great pass. Really hard for him to get a hold of there. But that's what we want to do on our first down.
Dakota Sansbury is a 5'11", 180 sophomore. He comes in place of Cole Wright, who's a 6'1", 170 junior. And it looks like
they'll probably be right back in their I set. They run a pro I. They got a guy split out to both sides and a tight end, and then your I formation. They're going to give to the back there. Great job. Dakota Hutchins comes from the linebacker, 4 or 5 yards back, and just blows that up.
Well, we almost got him back there deep, and he was able to break that.
Jack kind of makes that possible. He takes on that first blocker, gets pushed out a little bit, which you don't mind. If Jack gets sucked in, the guy pops it outside, a lot less defense right there. Jack kind of takes the outside, the running back hits the crease, and there's Dakota. And that's the most unfortunate thing for them.
I missed this one, but I got the other one.
Tight end.
Jack Stone's 6'4", 220. Again, I'll throw another 10 on him.
Right now with his hair, it is that way because that kid needs a haircut. I hope his parents are listening. Get that kid a haircut. I give him heck about it, in the halls and stuff like that. And he's kind of the guy that's just like, yeah, I hear you, And he goes on. Hutch has got the same problem. Got that long hair right now. I give him heck about it. He's like, it looks good though, don't it? He's a little bit more confident about it. Jack's more like, it's not bothering me.
Well, I don't care what kind of do they have if they keep playing the kind of football they've been playing the last few weeks. They have really stepped it up since. They've really rebounded well since this Farmington loss.
Hutch is a great linebacker, just size-wise, instincts-wise. It's very hard to be let down by a guy that's able to move at that size and get back there in the backfield on a regular basis.
Well, with 2:10 left to go here in the first quarter, Prairie Grove up 8-0. It's third down and let's call it 3rd and 8 for the Blackhawks. They got Sainsbury. I think I noticed there's an I in there, so I'm gonna call it Sainsbury. Let's call it Sainsbury. I think it's Sainsbury.
We're gonna spread again, and he's got one guy back in the backfield to kind of help with pass protection. We got our 4-man front, 2 linebackers, and then we have 5 guys in pass coverage right now.
And now
really 6 because Walker comes over to help.
And a nice pitch and catch that time from Sainsbury, completed to number 22. That is Britton Caudell.
Disney's going to be over there on the tackle.
Disney got there, but it was, he was open, and they get down to the Prairie Grove 34-yard line. So a nice pass completion.
We're really aggressive on our cornerbacks. You'd like to see sometimes a guy that fast, usually you feel like you can be aggressive and recover. It's kind of nice to see him, keep him in front sometimes.
Well, he got behind him that time, and now Sainsbury, he's going to turn, he's going to give. Wow, and a nice run.
Jack Stone's going to be there along with Dakota Hutchins.
Zane Holly, again, on the carry. He's going to get 4 yards down to the 30. So 2nd down and 6 for the Blackhawks.
And that might have been Woods that was helping out, but it was 50-something along with Jack Stone.
Coming into the game, number 23 for Pea Ridge, Hayden Holtgrew.
The nice thing about them, they also have their names on the back of their jersey. Must
Another
be nice.
turn to Holly. This time he's met. He's going to pick up a couple. They're going to move. Man, he got a nice spot. It's going to be 3rd down and 3rd and 4.
All right, here we go. Number 10 coming into the game.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Back in the power I. They're going to give to the lead back. And we're going to get him down, but he's going to pick up the first down there. And they love to power right there. They love to get an eye and power right there on your ends. It's really tough on Jack and Cody right now. You're taking on a blocker. You're hoping you can turn a guy inside. Really, really tough on a defensive guy to stop that. And pretty soon, you put it in his belly, you pull it out, and out goes the quarterback. So got to be careful with that.
Pea Ridge moved the ball well this time after the pass, and they get another first down. They're down to the Prairie Grove 23. We'll probably get this will be probably the last play. Well, maybe not. He's going in the air, and he completes it.
He's gonna complete it there and get all the way down to about the 5-yard line.
And that's going to do it probably for this quarter.
You had several guys in there on the tackle. You see Zeke getting up off the bottom of the ground there.
He gets it down to the 7-yard line. Galden also in on that tackle. And that's going to be it for the first quarter. After one quarter of play, Prairie Grove leads 8-0, but Pea Ridge is knocking on the door. Back after this.
A proud sponsor of Prairie Grove Athletics is also home to the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size truck on the road, the Chevy Silverado. And at Everett, they don't just have one or two. They have over 100 on the lot, every option, every color, so go pick yours out today. And at Everett Chevrolet, they're backed by a super service and parts department, champions in their own right. Everett Chevrolet, family-owned, customer-friendly, I-49 at Elm Springs Road. Everett Chevrolet says, go Tigers! For over 100 years, the Luganbuehl name has served the area of Prairie Grove with honor and integrity in a family's most dire time. 4 generations of excellence in service. All aspects of caring for your loved one are handled with tender care, as well as with the honor and dignity they deserve. The type of service, the monument, every single aspect is handled with that special Luganbuehl care, including the opportunity to work with them on pre-planning. If you have any questions, please call 846-2141. That's 846-2141. Lloyd Wayne Luganbuehl. Stacy Luganbuehl, J.C. Dobbs stand ready to continue that Luganbuehl tradition. For more information, they invite you to visit their website, luganbuehl.com.
Yep.
Okay, we're back as we start the second quarter. First and goal for Pea Ridge, just inside the Prairie Grove 7-yard line. Prairie Grove up 8-0, but Pea Ridge has taken this drive starting at their own 37. And have taken it down now to the Prairie Grove 7.
You know,
Sainsbury.
They better be careful there. He's walking out. He's trying to figure out what the play call is here. Runs back up, gets under center. Play clock's about to expire. They get it off.
It's
going to be a quick pitch.
Can he get to the corner? No. Wait, nice job.
Cody, good pursuit.
Cody Hoskins pursued it. Nice job that time, really, by the running back to get to the out. He got in the corner, but we had good pursuit.
It was a foot race there with Hoskins, you know, and he fought off a blocker, got to the outside, and almost got him outside pretty much, him. And I didn't see the second guy assisting there, but good job by Cody.
And Zane Holly, he was the running back. And Sainsbury, the sophomore, has led this drive. Pea Ridge second drive. They're trying to match Prairie Grove. They're in the I formation. Sainsbury turns. He's
going to keep it.
He's looking, throws, and it's complete. McClellan, he got in front of him, and he catches it, and it's complete to number 22.
It's him again.
Britton Cottle.
That's the one of their main guys back there in the backfield right now.
Well, he's caught 3 catches now, and he has been the guy they've gone to. And Sainsbury, he's a good-looking quarterback, the way he moves, and just a sophomore.
So you said he was a sophomore. That's impressive.
Yeah, Jakota Sainsbury, he is a good he's 5'11", 180. But this is a big 2-point conversion.
All right, so they're going to be back in the I.
And
it's going to be a reverse look. And he's going to pass.
And it's a good play. A nice play that time. Number 22, Britton Cottle. That was a very well-executed play. They did the reverse, and then our guy has to come up, play the reverse, leaves the receiver wide open, and we're all tied up at 8 with 11:47 to go.
And that's what we said. It's going to be a battle here. It's not going to be like the last couple of weeks. They always play us tough, and we're at their home for their homecoming.
We'll be back after this.
over 100 years, the Luganbuehl name has served the area of Prairie Grove with honor and integrity in a family's most dire time. 4 generations of excellence in service. All aspects of caring for your loved one are handled with tender care, as well as with the honor and...
Jake Edwards to kick again. So Prairie Grove gets matched. Both teams get their second possession and drive.
And we're going to have Disney and Heltemus. Looks like Disney's going to take the kickoff there.
And there goes Disney. Disney breaks the tackle. There goes Disney. Disney's at the 45.
Oh. You know, if he didn't have to shake and bake so much, they might not get caught, because it's very rare that guy gets caught. But he was juking and jiving there at the midfield. He had about 5-on-1.
He was one step away.
You're right.
He was one step away, and we were about to say give him 6. He's at the 41-yard line of Pea Ridge, so Prairie Grove gets a good start.
All right, so Mayday, we got that's Disney in at receiver there. We're going to be in our base set, but we're going to have Sainer at wingback, and it's going to be
and he fakes it now.
We're going to have our own double reverse. Mayday go gets it.
Hey!
Wow.
That wasn't the most beautiful executed play, but it will go down for a reception down.
That may have been the slowest reverse I've ever seen.
Well, what happened is they've seen Sainer throw a pass now.
Right.
And so
we motioned to him like he was going to be the one doing it.
Yeah, and who was that Helton missing through the pass?
It was Disney from split in.
Disney.
He comes to the other side.
Disney from the split inside, and now Prairie Grove.
We'll be back to our base set here. It's going to be sweep with Falk.
There's
he gets
Falk.
The outside.
Big Falk going to get close to the 5.
He's going to get his 5 yards there.
So Prairie Grove can actually get a first down without getting a touchdown.
You know, again, go back to the horse. You know, let's ride him all the way into the end zone, block for him, and let him punch it in.
Yeah, let's see. That ball, was it outside the if I'm looking at the 10-yard markers and they're right, we can get a first down without a touchdown. We're at the 6-yard line. I'm going to call it 2nd and 5. Ball at the 6.
Here we go, back to our base setup right here. And we've got Mayday taking the snap. He's going to give to Reed. It looked like a trap, but they had guys in the hole. Yeah, they're shooting that gap right there.
What I think they did is I think they just guessed right that time. I think they thought, well, Prairie Grove may go to their fullback. Reed's been such a reliable option for Prairie Grove, and now it's going to be 3rd down and no gain on the play, so 3rd and 5.
You know, and I hate to be predictable, but Blake right there, you know.
Well,
but Reed does get some really good runs when everybody does focus on Blake like that.
But I think that it was a good call. They made a good defensive play that time. Now
we're going to be, again, 3 guys split out.
Quick pitch maybe out to – no, he's going to roll.
This is more of a passing formation for us. We got
and now
Dylan
there's Mayday! Mayday! He's going to be tackled. He's going to get spotted down to the 3, so it's going to be 4th down and 2.
Let's see where they spotted at. We had
at the
2 or 3. Okay, good spot right there.
So Prairie Grove, we got a pretty good spot.
I think what it was, his knee didn't really touch the ground until after he rolled over the top of the guy, and so I think that's where you get that extra yard, maybe 2 right there.
I think you go here.
Man, I'm telling you, it's 4th down. It's 2. You know, 4th down, a long 1. We're on the 3.
Well, I will tell you, 2 years ago when we were here, they stopped us on a couple of 4th downs inside the 10. And
you know, you love to see Blake to the corner right here. But here comes Reed Orr on the 27
read. To give him 6. Give him 6. Reed Orr, the Bronco Bull, goes in.
Good job. You know, I see all that space out there to the left, and it's like, ooh, I love to see Blake in a foot race right there. But you know, great job.
Nice run. Good, strong power run that time by Reed Orr, and it's 14-8. Prairie Grove with 9:43.
And it was great blocking right there by the line on the right side, getting a push. Blake getting in there and getting ahead on the linebacker. You know, it took all 11 that time to make it work.
And now
we're going to do the double reverse.
And we're not going to make this 2-point conversion.
When you have guys in the backfield, when you're trying to run a double reverse, it's going to be really hard to pull off.
Well, it's 14-8. Prairie Grove, another touchdown sponsored by PG Telco. We're going to take a commercial break. Well, let's see here. That's
a touchdown play right there. You can just see a ball of white going right through the Pea Ridge red right there. So it was just a mass.
Well, again, another touchdown sponsored by PG Telco. We'll be back after this.
Dignity they deserve. The type of service, the monument, every single aspect is handled with that special Luganbuehl care, including the opportunity to work with them on pre-planning. If you have any questions, please call 846-2141. That's 846-2141. Lloyd Wayne Luganbuehl, Stacy Luganbuehl, J.C. Dobbs stand ready to continue that Luganbuehl tradition. For more information, they invite you to visit their website, luganbuehl.com. For over 100 years.
Well, we're back as Matthew Galden gets ready to kick the left footer. Last time he just kind of did a little pooch kick. Let's see what they do this time.
The left-footed dribbler right there. It hit a guy, so it's a live ball.
It's a live ball. Can Prairie Grove get there?
We got it. Yeah.
He's got it. We got it. Who is that? Is that Saul?
Let's go score. Hey, 227 read pass.
That was Anthony Johnson right
Anthony-
there.
Our man.
Anthony Johnson. Man, he flew through there. Flew through there.
Anthony Johnson gets it. Now, that wasn't a designed. That was not a design onside kick, right?
No. It's just that golden dribbler right there, that left foot squib kick, and it just drilled the up man. Goes to the like the tight end guy, and he can't get a hold of it, and it keeps on the ground there for a second, and Johnson just flies to the ball. That's the break you want to see right there. Here we go in our two set. We got Twins out to the right.
And now
he's going
Mayday.
to pull out to pass. We got a guy open right there, Blake.
There's Falk. Falk gets down close to the. He's going to mark him at the.
About the 10-yard line almost.
They're going to mark him right at the 10-yard line.
That's going to be about an 11-yard completion. No, 19-yard completion right there. Good job.
Nice job. And now Prairie Grove at the 10, first and goal. And
Take advantage of this opportunity right here.
is the ball on the line? It is on the line, so we have to score this time. First and goal from the 10. Prairie Grove gets a break on a undesigned onside kick, but Anthony Johnson flies down, gets it. Now Prairie Grove with the ball.
All right, Mayday's taking the snap. He's
Mayday keeps it. Mayday gets down inside the 5. They're going to spot him at the 4.
right there, design keep. He just sticks an empty hand in the fullback's belly, kind of make the linebackers come up, and he's going to keep to go to the outside in his offhand. And there we go, picking up 5-6 yards right there. It's going to be second down and 4 from the 4. Second down and goal from the 4, I guess would be the correct way to say that.
Well, we've got 3 plays now to go 4 yards. Let's be smart here as we line up.
It's really tight. They may have to widen it.
So I say we've got a bunch of guys over here on this near side.
There's Reed Orr.
He's got it.
6. There he goes. The Bronco Bull again gets
Great
another
job.
one. It's 20-8, Prairie Grove.
Man.
We're kind of in this box tonight. I almost feel like a spiel. It's almost too quiet in here. A lot of times we're so
Gonna have
close.
to open up the windows and hear the field.
Yeah, sometimes we're so close to the fans we can hear them tonight. It's a little
Quiet in here.
quieter, but it's Prairie Grove with a 20-8 lead after the great play by Anthony Johnson, the sophomore. Johnson was flying down there, though.
I'm telling you, that kid is crazy. He's a sophomore. There's not a lot of fear, and he just goes after it. We're going to
Now,
go for 2 here.
There
Give
it
the
is,
Falk.
Blake Falk, and they
And
come
they're
after
gonna-
Big Blake, and this time they get Falk, and he's not going to make it. So 20-8, Prairie Grove with the lead.
Let's watch that touchdown play again. And we're going to have everybody kind of split out. We only got 5 guys up
There's
there at the
Reed.
line of
Now
scrimmage.
Reed, nice block. He breaks one tackle there, and then Reed with the extra power gets in for his second touchdown tonight. The Bronco Bull, another touchdown sponsored by PG Telco. Well, Ryan, I'll tell you, that's one heck of a way to respond to a touchdown by your opponent.
No, you love to see that, and just accidental, that's that, like you said, not a design thing right there, but we'll take it any day of the week, and we take advantage of it.
Well, right now, Prairie Grove with 127 yards total offense. The Pea Ridge is 76. We're averaging about 7.1 yards a play there at 5.1 passing yards. Prairie Grove at 70, Pea Ridge at 59. Prairie Grove 5 of 5, Pea Ridge 5 of 6. Rushing yards, Prairie Grove, this is the difference right now. Prairie Grove with 57, Pea Ridge with 17. So,
Well,
Galden
that and the turnover. I mean, that turnover right there, that's just a backbreaker.
and now he's going to do it again, and that's going to give him trouble again. And
Bingo. Oh, no.
We got guys there.
Burn it.
Maybe that's what we should be practicing with our soccer player there is just lining him up and just saying, all right, you hit one of their guys every time. The front 5 guys, target practice. You hit one of them every time as hard as you can.
Hunter Hargis was the return man that time. He gets it up to the Pea Ridge 32. And now it looks like number 3, Cole Wright's coming back in. So I wonder if they have a rotating quarterback system here because Sainsbury was last
they're
time.
going to have trips to the right here and a single guy to the near side.
Holly joins Wright in the backfield.
More of a pass protector there. With only 5 guys on the line of scrimmage right there to protect.
And they've got a little room out there. They got a seam.
Uh-oh, it's a foot race with him and Zeke.
And Zeke's not going to win that one. He's going to go. And there we go, just like that.
Oh, good. He's going to call him out right there.
So Prairie Grove gets the break.
Whew. Maybe Zeke did have him.
Zeke may have had enough just to get him out at the 31. Well, right now, Prairie Grove done a good job against the rush, but they have had some big plays in the passing game today.
You know, and a lot of that, too, right there, you know, you got a guy coming out of the backfield or a guy, you know, coming back on them little tunnel screens, and it's just hard. You got guys playing forward. You got guys playing pass coverage. That's where it's kind of open, is those outside lanes right there.
Well, they have found something. They've gone to those little tunnel screens a few times tonight.
First 2 plays of the game, you know, opened up with it, and maybe that's where they know we can't run up the middle, you know, as easily as we can get onto the outside.
And they get him.
Sainer right there.
Look at, there he goes.
Good job, Dylan.
Big Sainer wraps up right.
Hoskins a little slow to get up there.
But you had Hoskins and McClellan, and Sainer was the one that brought him down, Ryan. And
you love to see him back there playing a little defense.
20-8, Prairie Grove leading. We're approaching 7:45 to go here in the first half. And so,
looking up front here, we got Carrillo and Walker in at your tackles, Sainer and Hoskins in at your ends. They're going to be in the shotgun. They're doing your prairie dog look. They're all coming up to find out what we're going to run here.
And now
you got a little pressure in the backfield.
And that's what's going to help. Pressure will help, but that's what they may do, Ryan, with that kind of pressure we're doing. They may go back to that quick screen where doesn't allow that time.
You know, helping there, we had 4 guys rushing the pass, and then you send Reed, you know, right there, and it's 5-on-5, and you got to have, you know, the running back in the backfield helping, but still the quarterback's feeling the pressure.
3rd down and 11. Big play here. I imagine they'll go for it if they don't make it at this point.
Right.
So they've got 2 downs to get this 11 yards.
You know, we almost look like we have a guy off sides here. I'm hoping Carrillo isn't over the ball.
He's playing awfully close, and now
Screen over here.
And like a big Sainer waiting on that screen. He screened past to Holly. He's going to lose a couple more. He's going to lose back to the 36. So 4th down and 15.
Good job. He wasn't fooled at all.
Yeah, that's going to be 4th down and 16 to go.
I guess it paid off that he wasn't doing his homework in my class today and he was watching film on these guys.
Back up,
so 4th down. And if we hold here, Ryan will make a point if we can hold. He's back. He's got some time. He's got too much time. Oh, now he's throwing deep. Can we just knock this down?
We got a guy there.
And he's going to knock it down.
Good job. Good job.
You mentioned it. Zeke got there just enough, Ryan, on that whenever you had the pass before. Just enough to get him out of bounds. We don't get that out of bounds. That's
a touchdown.
It could be 20-15 right now, or 20-16. So that's
a huge play right there. Good job by Zeke. You know, not the fastest guy in the world, but super smart. You know, get there, get on his ankles, at least get him out of bounds. Try to get him to the ground.
Well, he forced him to go a little wider, and even if he got a hand on him or not, he got him enough to go wide.
Yep.
And that got him out of bounds. And Prairie Grove now with a chance to go up 3 scores if we can score here with 6:47 to go.
Man, you'd love to go to halftime with that. All right, we're going to split Dylan out and Saul Walker out on the far side. And the near side, we're going to have Heltemus or Disney. We're going to run a pitch to Reed.
Don't run that play a lot.
No. A lot of times when we run our pitches to the halfback. That time we take the halfback and put him in the upset so that he can be an extra blocker there on the line of scrimmage and run our quick pitch with Reed. And it's not really a quick pitch to beat a guy to the corner. That's more like a quick pitch, almost just getting into it. It's almost like a read right there, just with a quick pitch.
2nd down and 9 for the Tigers. Boy, nothing would be better than having that big defensive stop followed up with a nice 65-yard drive. And now Prairie Grove down to 3 seconds on the play clock. Mayday rolls to his left. He's got some room. He throws complete. And I believe that's Disney on the reception.
Good job right there. He just kind of sat down. They play a zone coverage a lot. You know, that's one thing I noticed watching some of the older film is that, you know, they like to play that zone coverage. And he just kind of sat down in the little hole right there, and Mayday threw a strike. Baseball or football, he throws strikes.
Here we go. It's 5 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the first half. Prairie Grove again in Pea Ridge territory, this time at the 48.
All right, you're going to have Fiddler and Heltemus over here to our near side. Oh, I think we jumped a little bit. They may not call it.
Yeah. Go down. Bring up first and 15.
I don't see it, but I know it's got to be a flag somewhere.
Yeah, there it is right there at the 50. The coach is kind of blocking it from us right now.
Okay.
You could see him flinch right there.
Yeah, you did.
The wing back.
Yeah, Gavin just flinched a little. That's going to back it up 5 yards. And
Good run right there by Falk, though. I mean, always you're going to get some tough running right there.
well, that's going to back Prairie Grove up back into their territory again at the 47, so it'll bring up 1st and 15 for the Tigers.
So far it's been number 1. Place that back.
And I was looking back here at your backfield. One of the main guys right now is 22 on offense there. Getting things out of the on the screens on offense. He's their free safety on defense. So you got your speed and a good hitter back there.
Now here comes Mayday. He's going to give it to Falk. Falk's got the corner. He's going to pick up only about 3 yards. So he's going to bring up 2nd down and 12 for the Tigers.
Yeah, we pull our guards on our sweep like that, and that time we didn't quite get a seal on that end. We were it was almost like either they were a step ahead or we were a step slow, but we kind of met at the same point and wasn't able to get our butt around and seal that end right there and let Blake have an alley. It was more of kind of like one of those Razorback push plays where everybody kind of just mushes their block, and then running back has to find the hole and try to get through there.
2nd down, and let's call it 2nd and 13. Now Mayday, he drops back, he throws.
Oh, did he catch it? No, he dropped it. He had Reed right there kind of in the seam. Hard pass to catch, though, low and kind of behind him.
Third and 13.
3rd down for Prairie Grove, and about 13 to go, Ryan. We need boy, that would have been a nice catch because that would have got us in a little more manageable. But
right.
Let's see.
Well, and here they're playing a 4-man front. They're expecting the pass. They've got 5 guys playing pass coverage off the line. Dodd's going to look. He's going to get Falk, but he's going to step out of bounds. Maybe just get to the original line of scrimmage right there.
Now the question is here, I think the Prairie Grove, do they go for it here? They go ahead and punt, kind of back them up.
I'm thinking with 4 minutes left, and they've been driving the ball pretty good. You hate to give them this good a field position.
Yeah, I think you try to punt it and hold.
Under 4 yards, maybe.
Well, they definitely got they get the ball to start the second half, so this is a big drive here for Pea Ridge. So Prairie Grove needs to get them off the field.
And you're hoping Cody right here does good like he did last time. Get one of them 30, 40-yard punts and change field position.
That's number 6, Drew Wynn back there, and a good kick, and it went
out of bounds pretty early.
They're gonna
give it. Wow. That's going to be about a 20-yard punt. You like to see another 10, 15 yards on it.
He punted it. We were at the original line of scrimmage, about 27 yards. So
that's not as bad as it appeared at first. From here, it looked like it went out quite a bit earlier than that. He had a great punt last time. I was really hoping he'd keep that going.
I'd like to see him if he could have got a little more height on it in play. But now Pea Ridge takes over. 4:25 to go. Got the ball at their own 22. Now they've got Sainsbury back in.
And we're going to have trips to this near side. Usually you go trips to your wide side of the field. They're going to do trips to the short side of the field. They're going to give.
And a nice run that time.
Zeke right there on the tackle.
Holly, that was a good play. They spread everybody wide and went up the middle, which they haven't had a lot of success in the middle, but they did that time.
Well, spread everybody out. We've been being killed right there on those outside screen plays. So, great time when we spread out. A little soft in the middle.
Sainsbury back in at quarterback. They have trips again to the short side of the field, Ryan.
And he's going to pass this time.
Oh, almost. That was Golden. Oh.
He's such a nice guy. You can really hurt somebody right there if you have a different demeanor.
Well, I was hoping he'd get the pick there. He had a chance.
He was there.
4:01 to go here in the first half. Prairie Grove leading 20-8. Pea Ridge has the ball at their own 35, 2nd and 10.
And they're going to go back to the same formation in the middle of the field here, so it's not as big of a surprise. But
How wide these cats are.
we're going to have 4 guys down. Reed showing blitz right there on the left side. Or that's Hutch showing blitz right there.
And now quarterback keeper by Sainsbury.
I
He's
think we
hit,
got him.
and he's dropped right there.
Third and about 10, third and 9.
Hutch and Reed Orr right there. No, that's Anthony or DeMarcus Cooper.
DeMarcus Cooper helps out Dakota Hutchinson there now with 3:40 to go here in the first half. It's 3rd down and 9. So this is a big play because the Prairie Grove Stars here, they get the ball one more time with all 3 timeouts.
Right. They just brought back in 22. That's the one thing I noticed. He's a guy that's been really hurting us on those tunnel screens.
And they've got Heltemus over the top of him there. So
he's going to be the guy far to this side. So if he backs up from the snap, you kind of know what's coming. We only have 2 guys out here. You know, they got 3 receivers. We only have 2. Our safety's the guy guarding the 3rd guy.
Here comes some
he's quite a
pressure.
bit. He's going to throw it deep. Good job. Good job, Gavin.
You know, I like what Heltemus did there.
Yeah.
He just said, I'm getting it out of here. I'm not going to let him catch it. He knocks it way over this way. Matter of fact, the cheerleader's coming over to pick it up now. That's how far he knocked it over there.
Great job, Gavin. They kind of looked at that tunnel screen. You know, he kind of gives an eye to it, hoping to get a safety to come up so they can get a guy behind. Galton's a pretty intelligent guy right there. He waited. So he was over top too.
6, 8, 10, 11.
So now back deep is Disney. And it's 3 minutes and 12 seconds. Boy, if Disney could get a nice return here. We've got all 3 timeouts, Ryan, so a chance for Prairie Grove, one more chance to get a 3-score lead.
Just having Disney back there in the back is a huge chance. You know, if he's able to field this.
He's not going to be able to field it.
Get out of the way.
And they're going to catch it at 35. Well, Prairie Grove will have it with 3:04 to go here in the first half. Ryan, be great to go in the half because they get the ball to start the second half. So we need to protect the ball here.
Start saying no funny business. Don't
We can run
press. Don't
got-
press and make a mistake.
We got plenty of time to run our offense here, especially with 3 timeouts.
You know, and I hate to say just run. I'm not trying to say be safe, but I'm saying, you know, you don't have to have the risk of the throw, especially to the outside. I don't mind taking a shot downfield, but you start throwing to the outside a little bit, you know, that's one of those, oh man, he called that and it's a pick 6. So you hate to see those. We're going to pass on first down, though.
He rolls, throws.
Sainer right through his hands. He had it wide open.
Oh, he had Sainer, and that's a catch that Sainer
normally makes. That's a rarity right there. The guy's got sure hands almost all the time.
Yeah, that one just got away from him a little bit. You know, interesting tonight. Falk with 6 carries for 45 yards. Those have been some tough yards for Falk tonight.
Hey, the Pea Ridge has got to feel great about that. You know, I know they look at the score and they don't feel as great, but there's going to be a delay right there with Falk.
And Falk, there, you know, we just called his name. He may get to yard. So,
you know, that delay, it looked good, but we didn't. Nobody really kind of came up the field. They weren't really pressing us that much, you know, and so they're kind of all waiting there at the line. You'd like to see our guys get a little bit more push on that, or like to see them coming up field, almost like one of the screen passes, you know, with one of those delays. Let them get a little bit more penetration, get up the field.
Well, we're going to let this clock get down. It'll be close to 2 minutes. So I think Prairie Grove's playing here. Hey, if we don't make it, let's not leave them that much time on the clock. If they do, I think you'll see a little bit more of a sense of urgency from Prairie Grove. But
all right, we're at about 6 seconds on the play clock here. We're going to be in the shotgun.
A little bit of a high snap, but Mayday's got some time. Throws. He's got almost. Nice job that time by
You know, Blake trying
Right.
Yeah, Blake trying to sit there and catch that in stride. You almost have to go up and risk your body a little bit there. They both kind of met there, but the guy was playing the ball. He wasn't trying to kill Blake, so it was okay. You'd hate to see Blake get hung out to dry, but same time you got to go up and get that ball.
Well, Blake, the nice job also by number 3. That's the guy that's been playing some quarterback, Cole Wright. He came over and helped out there and made sure Blake wasn't able to get it.
All right, Cody Hoskins in to punt. We got Disney as your personal protector there. It's going to be a good snap.
Disney got hit pretty good. This time it takes a bounce, and Wynn's not going to be able to go out right up the 25-yard line.
Great kick.
So they're going to spot at the 25 with 1:55 to go. Pea Ridge will have one more chance. Again, Prairie Grove's defense needs to step up.
40-yard punt right there.
Yep.
I think that was about a 40-yard punt. I mean,
yes.
That's another great punt by Hoskins.
38-yard punt that time to be exact from our stat man, Mr. Miles Eubanks. We have Miles Eubanks here with us. Ben Lowe and Nacho Henry is out on the camera tonight.
All right, you got about a minute 55 here. Just don't let anything over the top. You know,
No big play
it's
here.
that bend don't break defense right here.
Well, you got to again. They get the ball to start the second half, so you want to keep them out of the end zone here.
They're going to have twins to both sides.
He's going to go
Pass
long.
all the way.
Overthrown. They were looking. They went to him early, number 10, Gage Cawthon, and they've went to him early. Hadn't gone to him as much. They've started going to 22 Brenton Cottle. Second down and 10, 1:49 to go here in the first half. Prairie Grove hanging on to a 20-8 lead.
And then again, you know, twins to both sides. Running back in the backfield. They're going to switch their protection guy a little bit because Reed was showing, or Hutch was showing blitz.
A keeper, and he's hit. Reed Orr was one of the tacklers.
You know, we have guys back there in the backfield. You love seeing that, but on that designed run, it's really hard for them to get their penetration and then try to recover and get back to the quarterback. So,
well, he got 5 yards on that little run there, so that's going to get him actually got 6.
They're going to take a timeout, Pea Ridge is. So,
well, it's a big play here because if they make this, they'll probably keep the ball for the remainder half. If not, Prairie Grove gets one more chance to stretch the lead.
That would be nice. Anytime you get a chance for Disney to have a chance to bring it back on a punt, it's a good deal.
Well, I tell you, I have to compliment the Pea Ridge defense tonight. They've held Prairie Grove to 63 yards rushing, well beneath our average. And receiving yards, they've got 93. We have 87. And so it's been a, even though the score Prairie Grove's up, it's the contest has been we haven't been able to pull away.
Right, and like you know, that's the turnover. That's that lucky bounce right there. Gave us one extra possession, and with great field position.
It was lucky bounce, but also you got to compliment Anthony Johnson for the hustle because he just came up. Now we're third down and 4. They're from the shotgun. They have Wright at quarterback.
You know, again, you don't want to give up anything here. We're moving our second safety back now. That's good.
Now he's looking. He's back. He's got time. He throws. Incomplete.
And it's incomplete.
And now
we got a late hit right there. Cole Walker. It looked like he kind of hit him right as he turned to, let go of the pass, but they're going to call it roughing the passer.
They're going to call it, and that's a big penalty because Prairie Grove would have gotten the ball back, but now personal foul, roughing the passer. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at it real quick if we can. Okay, we didn't get that one. All right, they're going to go, and so they're going from the 46. 1:38 to go. Wow, we had turned them away, and then that. And I think you're right. I don't think Cole.
I don't think it was one of those just vicious hits either. I think it was like he was playing. He was pretty sure the quarterback still had the ball and was playing it. It might have been a little bit late, but I don't think it was one of those where it was obvious.
There he is again.
Oh, come on. Got to get it. He's trying to get out of bounds.
And he does. And Cottle again, he's been the guy that's been the big play guy, and there's 128. So that penalty, Ryan,
That's
could
a big
loom
deal.
large as they get down to the 27.
They get a score here and get it back at halftime and score. You're talking tie ball game.
Well, don't be surprised. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Jake Edwards, the field goal kicker for Pea Ridge, is a pretty good kicker. So don't be surprised if they decide to go to him. Edwards is the kicker. He's a 6'1", 175 senior.
We got twins on both sides.
And he's going to go. He pumps. He throws.
Oh, he had it. I'm not for sure if is that Gavin right there?
Yeah, it was Heltemus.
I don't know if he touched it or not. It looked like he may have got a finger on it to knock that out because that was right in that guy's hands.
And that time it was that wasn't Cottle that time. That was Hayden Holtgrew. And so now with 123, 2nd and 10 for the Blackhawks at the Prairie Grove 27.
They're doing a good job because we have aggressive corners. They've thrown to those outsides a lot and got some yards. So he does that little pump, and everybody kind of bites, and you got a guy take off. So got to be careful with that.
Boy, sack would be nice here.
There's the wheel. There's no. What is Zeke doing?
Uh-oh.
Boy, he was wide open
Luckily
that
overthrew
time.
him just a little bit.
Wow.
And we had, he's staying in the pocket and throwing the ball well because, you had guys all around him right there. You'd like to see us get a little bit more of a push, get a little bit more in his face.
Well, I'll tell you what. He was open, and
oh, yeah.
Wright just missed him that time. So Prairie Grove gets a break with 1:18 to go. It's 3rd down and 10.
And our safety's got to be careful. That's they're going to end zone. So Zeke and Johnson right now, you got to know they're trying to throw deep. Your cornerbacks, Disney and Heltemus, you just got to keep them in front of you guys. That's the thing right now. Keep them in front of you. Don't be so aggressive that you're getting the quick passes.
And
it's going to bounce off the ground.
That was a little bit of the pressure that got to him, and now it's going to be 4th down at the 27.
Clock will stop with an incomplete pass. We got a minute 14, 4th down and 10.
Let's see. I don't see Edwards coming on, so it looks like they'll go for it.
This may be a hair out of his range. I mean, that's a.
It'd be a 44-yarder.
Yeah, that's pretty deep, man, for a high school kid.
Our man, Mr. Gosh, the name escaped me all of a sudden. His dad just texted me a while ago.
Allen.
Yeah, Landon Allen. Landon Allen has no problem. Had no problem with that range. It's 4th down. This is a big play here with a 114.
All right, just everybody keep him in front of you. I mean, that's
now
the deal.
He's got time. Oh, he
got hit. Did he pick it off?
Incomplete.
It hit the ground.
And that's probably a good thing, and it did. We get a little bit better field position with 109. We've got all 3 timeouts. Now the question is, Ryan.
Oh, you don't want to.
Well,
you can take a shot. You can take a shot deep. You don't want to take a lot of things to the outside and give them a chance to make a play on the ball. But if you want to take a shot deep, you got a guy with a little bit of an arm. I would even love to see Sainer jump back there and throw that ball deep.
Sainer can throw the darn thing.
I've seen him throw it flat-footed about 60 yards. Of course, he'll tell you about it too. But
Are you kidding me?
pretty impressive though, the gun on that kid.
Well, he's going to go. He's not going to be throwing this time, and if he does, he's been throwing it way deep.
We're going to go empty backfield here. We got 5 receivers.
Mayday's just going to roll to his left, throws, complete to Sainer. Sainer's going to he's going to get close. Depends on where they spot it.
All right,
they got the first.
We got our first down.
With 1 minute to go, we have all 3 timeouts. Remember, we have all 3 timeouts. We should utilize the clock well here.
And get up there and be ready. We won't have to waste one of our timeouts. Clock's always going to stop on the first down.
Need to throw.
There's the whistle. Clock starts, and we're going to get a snap.
And now
the tunnel screen right there with Disney. He's got some.
Disney's got wheels, and he's got some room. Look at Disney's going. Disney inside the 35. Maybe time for a timeout. Well,
no, the clock will stop with the chains.
Yep, you're right. We got to be ready to go.
So line up, be ready, get the call from the sidelines. They're holding hands up like they don't know what the play is, but.
The only reason I was thinking a timeout is just to group. You regroup a little bit. But the Prairie Grove's going to keep running. Mayday running and now throws, out pass, get out of bounds.
Great pass.
He does.
Good pass right there. Take your easy 10.
Or Disney again.
I think that was Heltemus that time. Disney's running over here on this near side.
It's going to be 2nd 1, 37 seconds. Prairie Grove with the ball at the 25.
And, you can run it here. You got 37 seconds. You have, 2 timeouts left?
You got 2 timeouts. Well, here's the thing you can do here. You can go deep on this, and you got 2 plays to get 1 yard and still get another first. So
right. All right, we got everybody split out again. One guy protecting the backfield.
He's going to throw. He's got Dylan. Wait.
Throws it out of the back of the end zone. Dylan's going to raise his hands right there. He wanted that ball pretty bad.
And really, Dylan's got those corners by a person.
Several inches.
A person. I mean, they could step on each other's shoulders. I don't know if they'd be up there where Dylan is.
Like to see him get a chance there in the corner. 3rd and 1, though. Got to get the first. You got a timeout, so might as well.
Get the first, call a timeout.
Yeah, quarterback sneak. Get one of our guys up the middle here pretty good, even our reads. And it's going to be our read, 27 read right there. He's got to pick up the first.
Now go down. You want to go down here, and now we'll call a timeout.
There you go. They're calling the timeout. Clock stop. We got 25 seconds left. Still got 2 timeouts. First down.
Did we call a timeout? No, we didn't call a timeout.
Oh, yeah. Clock stops because of the first down. Get up there and take a shot deep. You should already know what's going on.
We're taking too much time here.
And that's one of those where you probably do need the timeout just to reboot. Dylan in the middle. Oh. A little bit behind him. Dylan motion. Hey, lead me. Lead me.
Haven't used a timeout yet. We've got all 3.
Yeah, and that's could have used one right there on that last play, kind of get set up. You know, we did. We took off
lost
about 10 seconds.
Yeah, well, we probably lost about 3 or 4 seconds on after the first down.
All right, here we're going to go Twins to this side.
Mayday, he doesn't have – there he goes. And it
incomplete pass. The good thing about that, stops the clock. Stops the clock. Got 10 seconds left, third down, so you got 2 downs here.
Third down.
680 we got 10 seconds. You got 680 feet. 6.
All right, we're talking about it here on the sideline. About 20 seconds left on the time clock. Play comes in.
We got 2 shots to the end zone right here.
We're going to break the huddle.
Yes, third down.
Get up to the line. We got about 10 seconds left on the play clock. We got 3 guys split out to the near side. Dylan over there by himself.
6:59.
They're going to call false start.
6:59.
They're going to call false start.
And tell Gavin to climb.
What's the
Tell Gavin climb.
I'd like to see which one that was on the false start. I didn't see it.
6:59. Tell Gavin he's got to climb. He's got to get to the opposite.
All right, clock will stop. 9 seconds left.
We may have 2 plays.
3rd and 15. They're going to give us a second back. So we're going to get 10 seconds on the clock. 3rd down and 15.
There we go. 10 seconds left.
All right, we're going to have trips to our near side here. Sainer over there by himself. But you have 2 guys on Sainer right there. A guy underneath and a guy over top. We're going to get it to Reed right there in the middle. Get down and get a timeout. Timeout. Clock should stop with the first down anyways, but still.
Timeout. You need a timeout.
3 seconds.
Well, you got 2 seconds here. You want to screen?
Trying to see kind of what's going on here. Looks like 1st and goal from the 10 with 3 seconds.
See what you like better. Call timeout and come back to it. You got time, man. You got 2 timeouts left.
And so we're going to set here. Both teams going over to the sideline. Coach is playing their chess match right here. What's he going to do? What kind of defense we're going to put out? You know, the last defense they had almost 3 guys deep right there, just making sure nothing comes over the top. We get the underneath route because of that. Get the easy yardage there. Get down. Get our timeout. Well, now you only got 10 yards. 3 safeties on this one. You're just guarding the goal line. So you'd take one of those quick strikes there and a guy having a chance to punch it in. You don't have to throw it into the end zone.
Well,
on the second one. Now on the first one you want to, that way you get a second shot maybe, but we only got 3 seconds.
Yeah, there's going to be 1 play here, Ryan. I don't think there's a chance for 2. And I think with the 1 play that you got, I'll tell you something, you either go to a corner, you go to the wide corner over here with Sainer,
right,
or across the middle whenever you're spreading people out may not be
and
a bad place to
let one of your players make a play.
Maybe like DeMarcus Cooper.
Yeah.
But maybe you've got playmakers with Heltemus.
We got 3 guys here to our near side, and they jumped off sides.
And that's going to give Prairie Grove some new options there.
Awesome.
So now from the 5, we can think about
that's almost bad in a way because it shortens your field so much. Some of your pass routes are out of the picture now, but you're a lot closer.
Well, they're probably going to be underneath. We don't have enough room. 5 over 66.
You know what?
5 over. Yeah.
You may want to think about Big Blake Falk.
I wouldn't mind seeing him run to the corner here on a sweep, especially with them playing pass so heavy right now. I mean, we've been in the spread here quite a bit. They've got 5 guys playing 5 yards off the line of scrimmage quite a bit. So,
well, we're gonna be in a trips again. We get down to the 5 here, and it's
empty backfield. Mayday's
Mayday
gonna take
roll.
the snap. He's rolling. He's got room.
Mayday.
Get in. Got in.
Mayday, give him 6, give him 6. Mayday died. Hey.
Great job.
Sam
Right
died.
there at the buzzer. Right there at the buzzer.
Hey, there we go. Mayday died. Sam died. Gets it in. And the Tigers take a 3-score lead, 26-8.
You know, and that's a good thing there. We have so many receivers. They're so focused. And, look, he's got 10 yards, no one there. They meet him at the goal line. You're talking about a guy over 6 foot, over 200 pounds. I like our odds. There.
Well, the other thing, here we go, and now a timeout is going to be called. Well, what I liked about that, hang on, Ryan. Pea Ridge uses their final timeout. The thing, Ryan, with that play is when Sam rolled there, they didn't pursue him, and he never really committed to that run.
Right.
And then when he did, they were too far. They were too far away. They could not get to him until he got to the goal line.
Well, and just like they did to us over there earlier, they roll out their quarterback. Well, actually, no, they handed off to a running back. They roll him out to that side. You have to commit to him to stop him, and when they commit to him, you throw it over the top. Here, we run our quarterback out to that side. Well, they don't commit to him. They keep staying in pass coverage. Well, your quarterback's got a chance.
Well, Mayday, that's the second time he's found the end zone, but the other one was on a 2-point conversion. This time he gets in on a touchdown, and Prairie Grove now total offense at 223, passing yards at 152. Not normal that we outpass our run, but we are tonight, almost double, 152 to 71. And now Mayday from the shotguns. Sam Dodd looking, throws. He's got
Dylan right there.
That's Big Sainer, and Sainer takes it in, and Sainer gives Prairie Grove a 28-8 halftime lead. If you'll stay with us, we'll go through the halftime stats now as Dodd gets that.
What did we say we wanted? A score right here before half. Now, then we gave them the ball back, and got a little nervous, but we get the ball back, we come down, we punch it in, and we go in with a 20-point lead at halftime. That's great news.
Well, we're going to stick with it here, and this iPad will update. Here we go. Halftime stats. Prairie Grove 223, Pea Ridge 155 total offense. Prairie Grove 35 plays to Pea Ridge is 32. We're averaging 6.4 play. They're doing 4.9. Passing yards 11 for 17, 152 for Prairie Grove, 8 for 19, 120 for Pea Ridge. Rushing yards. Neither team has gotten much on the ground tonight. Rushing attempts 13 for Pea Ridge, 37 yards, 2.8 a play. Prairie Grove 18 for 71, 3.9, well below our average. No turnovers tonight so far. Punting, both teams 3 for Prairie Grove at 32.7.
The onside kick is a huge one there.
Yeah, and the onside kick is really
that extra possession's making the difference in the game.
It has, and our defense has stepped up a couple times when they've gotten on our side of the field, done it twice. Well, we're going to go to the field now for the halftime festivities. This is the Pea Ridge cheerleader or dance team now, and then we'll have the bands, and we'll join you for the second half.
Kelsey just hit the ground. I let our cheerleaders get up and good. We got to run out there. We're really good.
Okay, now we're going to draw the names for the prizes that we drew for Haley Nesbitt Medical Fund. This is for the Razorback tickets, Carolyn Stark. The knife and cutting board, Carolyn Mudd. The iPad, Janine Dove. The Razorback bench, Autumn Bellotti. The Razorback etching, Todd Nesbitt. And the Blackhawk etching, Sandy Button. Please make 70 stamps at the merchandise table by the end of halftime to select your prize. Thank you so much for supporting Haley and her cause.
Something's going on. Concentrate for those numbers. I must find out now.
In the locker rooms in the gym.
All right, Blackhawk fans, please welcome to the field the Blackhawk Band under the direction of Sergeant Hugh Matt McCool and Celebes Eubank. The band is led on the field by senior drum major Alan Sakaro. Tonight the band will perform the competition show entitled Music from the Heart, beginning with Don't Go Breaking My Heart by Elton John and Kiki D, featuring soloists Zach Boone, Alan Sakaro, and Callie Coons. The band will continue with Led Zeppelin's Heartbreakers, featuring Hunter Chestnut and Jonathan Shyhart. The band will close tonight's performances with Bon Jovi's You Give Love a Bad Name, featuring soloist Toby Willett. A big round of applause for your Pea Ridge Blackhawk Marching Band.
The sky's the limit with MyBlue checking from Arvest Bank. With MyBlue, you'll sleep better at night knowing your checking account helps safeguard you and your family against identity theft, covering all types of identity fraud events, financial or otherwise, anywhere in the world. You'll be able to deposit a check to MyBlue just by using your smartphone, and you'll have the freedom of more branches and more hours. Have higher expectations about banking? Make the switch to MyBlue checking, only from Arvest Bank.
The Luganbuehl name has served the area of Prairie Grove with honor and integrity in a family's most dire time. 4 generations of excellence in service. All aspects of caring for your loved one are handled with tender care, as well as with the honor and dignity they deserve. The type of service, the monument, every single aspect is handled with that special Luganbuehl care, including the opportunity to work with them on pre-planning. If you have any questions, please call 846-2141. That's 846-2141. Lloyd Wayne Luganbuehl, Stacy Luganbuehl, J.C. Dobbs stand ready to continue that Luganbuehl tradition. For more information, they invite you to visit their website, luganbuehl.com.
Love God, love others, serve others. The simple motto of Prairie Grove Christian Church. Whether supporting missionaries in Japan, in Africa, doing mission work in Cambodia and Haiti, or building homes in Texas, or fun for the entire family with Upward Basketball and Cheerleading, you'll find our members seeking to show love for God through love for our neighbors. If you are looking for a church home, we invite you to experience PGCC firsthand. We have convenient service times on Sundays at 9 and 10:30 a.m., and we have exciting ministries for your children and teens. Prairie Grove Christian Church, serving Western Washington County and beyond. Love God, love others, serve others. Prairie Grove Christian Church.
All affordable, and that includes DirecTV. For your home or office, staying connected to the fast-paced world is as easy as calling PG Telco. Call 846-7200. That's 846-7200. PG Telco, built on community, focused on progress. PG Telco Chevrolet, proud sponsors of Prairie Grove High School athletics, and also proud of their huge inventory, both new or used. You'll find what you're looking for at Everett Chevrolet. Are you looking for the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size truck on the road? You're looking for the Chevy Silverado, and they've got them. How about the Chevy Camaro? How about the Chevy Corvette? It's all waiting for you at Everett Chevrolet. Family-owned and customer-friendly. Everett Chevrolet, I-49 at Elm Springs Road. Everett Chevrolet says, go Tigers. Everett Chevrolet, proud sponsors of Prairie Grove High School athletics.
We're back as we get ready for the second half. Prairie Grove leading 28-8. A incredible into a first half. Prairie Grove up 20-8. Pea Ridge had driven down to the Prairie Grove 27-yard line. Prairie Grove holds them on downs. Then Prairie Grove drives 73 yards and scores on the last play of the first half and go into halftime with a 28-8 lead. My feeling is that as this game has progressed, even though Prairie Grove is up 3 touchdowns, it seems a lot closer than that, and the stats have shown that as well. Well, the two teams getting ready to come out for the kickoff. Matthew Galden will be kicking for the Tigers. And back deep for the Blackhawks. Looks like that's number 6, Wynn. And now Galden getting ready to kick. This has been very effective for us tonight. This little pooch kick happens again. This time, he bobbles it at the 20. Oh, and he's got some room. And this time, number 34, that is Hunter Hargis. And Hunter, he bobbled it around the 20, and then he gets it out to about the 40-yard line. Several of the Tigers in there to make the tackle as we begin the second half. 1st and 10, Pea Ridge starts at their own 40. I believe the quarterback to start is going to be 14. That is Sainsbury. He's the one who he was the quarterback when they drove down the field, and now he's back. He's going to throw. He drops straight back, little screen pass. He's got it open, and that is Holly. Holly's got room, and he gets down inside Prairie Grove territory, down to There's a flag on the play. And that screen was very effective that time. Let's see where the flag's going to come. I think the flag's going to be on Pea Ridge. I think they had a late hit. It was a great play and a good screen pass to Holly. Holly streaks down the side. He's knocked out of bounds, but the late hit, I didn't see who that was on, but the late hit. But a 15-yard penalty on that play is going to back it up to the 41. So a big play to start the second half, Ryan. And they get down to the 41. So it's a break for Prairie Grove, but a very well-executed screen pass.
Yeah, big break for Prairie Grove. They're going to jump right back into the power I here.
Now Prairie Grove.
You know, we're showing a lot of activity there at the line. We got our linebackers showing blitz every time, moving gaps, trying to confuse the offensive line there on who they're going to get.
Sainsbury hands to Holly. Holly gets he's going to get a tough 4 yards.
Looks like McClellan gets around and gets on his feet and makes the tackle there.
I believe, was that Heltemus also helping out? No, Galden also in there to help out as well. He picks up 4 tough yards, and he gets it down to the 37. You know, I talked to a lot of people at halftime, Ryan, and, you know, this game just feels closer than the 28-8.
I'm telling you, with that one turnover,
and a great play that time on the end. Who is it? Cole McClellan again. McClellan, good defense that time. It's going to bring up it's going to be 3rd and 6.
That guy was always picked first on school league football. yard ball.
I can see why.
All right, they're gonna widen it back out again. They only got one guy on this side and trips to the far. 14.
That is Sainsbury and Holly. Holly switches to the right side of Sainsbury. Sainsbury's going to roll to that right side, and here comes Zeke Laird chasing him. Can't get over there fast enough.
And the receiver fell down right there. He was attempted to throw it to number 23.
Well, at 23, he had Hayden Holtgrew. He's been an intended receiver a couple times tonight, and now it's going to be 4th down, and now Pea Ridge, I imagine, will go for it here at the 37.
You know, kind of like a flood right there. They had number 10, one of their receivers there, and they had number 23 right there. And so you got 2 options. He throws it over the top, but luckily we get enough pressure on him that the pass can't be a great pass. They're going to go for it here on 4th and 6.
Well, and they should. I mean, you know, even if you punt it, you got a chance you may put it in the end zone. You're only going to gain 17. But even if you back Prairie Grove up, Prairie Grove has moved. Although
I wouldn't mind punting right here. I mean, I know you want to be aggressive.
Back, and now he's in a little bit of trouble.
Oh, that was Cody Hoskins had a really good chance.
And there goes Holtgrew. He goes into the end zone for a touchdown. 37-yard touchdown pass. Looked like just a good executed play. It may have been a hold back there, but they didn't catch it. And
Hoskins was trying to break free. He went and said something to the ref right there, just kind of like, hey, you know, just watch it, because he was trying to run off and kind of was getting held there a little bit. So that's 14-28 now with 10 minutes left here in the third. They're going to go for 2. Sainsbury's still under quarterback. They're going to go on your power I. 2 tight ends this time.
And they go right in.
Holly. He's going to get it. 28-16. 10 minutes left in the third quarter. You know, we talked about it. They're going to get the ball here in the second half. You know, I'd love to see a stop, but they'll put an impressive offensive series here together and go down and score. Now it's our turn to answer. You know, we have a little bit of a cushion for a reason, but you hate to use it right now. Let's save that till the very end of the game.
Well, some scores tonight. Gentry was tied with Shiloh for a while. Now Shiloh up 28-14 at half. Gravett really taking it to Berryville tonight, 42-0, and a little bit of surprise. Lincoln leading Huntsville 21-7.
Wow.
Lincoln still looms for Prairie Grove at the end of the season.
I wouldn't mind seeing that being a little bit of a game there, just to get you ready for playoffs. I hate to talk like that, but I'm going to. You know, you want to have a couple good, tough games there, so that you don't come into playoffs just kind of lackadaisical.
Here's Edwards with the kick.
We're going to be in our our kickoff safe. Our hand seam was out there.
Right
through us.
Boy, that
we recovered, but man.
Right there, sometimes you just want to – I mean, he got it and he was able to recover a little bit, but sometimes you just want to fall on that, Ryan.
That was our brother Blake Falk there, so be careful.
Blake – was able to do it, but when those guys were coming, they were close. But Blake was able to get it. 28-16, 10 minutes to go. So that was a big play on 4th down and 4th and 8. And
like we said, almost a hold right there. You hate to see that.
Well, you got to give them credit. Good execution, and now Prairie Grove's going to go on the run. Nothing going there. Boy, we've not had much going tonight.
Again, they're taking both their linebackers. They're filling those B gaps right there. They got a lot of movement, getting guys slanting on the line. So it's a tough go right there. Your linemen got to not only know their assignment, but then when those guys slant, you got to get over there on it. It makes for a tough block. They're gonna also, anywhere Dylan's at, you watch, there's an extra guy over top, always, which that's going to be the MO of most teams. But it's going to make it hard to get him open on a pass route. And there's our pass right there.
And he's going to go back to that side. He's wide open.
He catches it. He goes down, but he catches it. But the reason that one works is because everybody has to focus on Dylan right there. Everybody focus on Dylan. You got your wingback coming out and then running, streaking down that sideline. Great job.
Well,
Great
that
throw.
was a very good catch that time by Gavin Heltemus. He was wide open. If he wouldn't have had to go to the ground to get that one, Ryan, that would have been 6. And now it's 1st and 10 for Prairie Grove. Ball inside the 35 of Pea Ridge. And now Blake Falk. Boy, he fought hard. That was a hard-fought 3 yards.
On the first down, I take that every time.
Second down, 7 for Prairie Grove. Ball at the 31 of Pea Ridge. Boy, that play was open, though, wasn't it?
Here we're gonna put Johnson in. We're gonna put Johnson in at tight end. Let Dylan run out here at split. Or no, we're gonna go 2 tights. 2 tight, double wing.
And now in motion.
Blake's gonna go in motion. It's gonna be the double reverse. There's 2 guys in the backfield unblocked, and Saul runs right by him. Nice job right there by Saul. They had 2 guys breaking down in the backfield, almost waiting for something else to happen.
It's going to be 3rd down in the yard for Prairie Grove with the ball at just inside the 26-yard line. Well, it's 3rd and a little over a yard, maybe a yard and a half. 8 minutes, 8 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Pea Ridge got the ball first, started the drive at their own 40, got a 1st down, and then had 4th down, and I believe it was 4th and 8, 4th and 7, and they go to the end zone. And now single back, they're going to go, and now.
Oh, Sam's got it.
Oh, he's got. Oh.
I think he could have ran that one.
But he had
Dylan, but the pass was a little short, and Dylan kind of lost his footing. But, man, I would have loved to see him go ahead and take off right there. Take the 1st down.
Well, you take a shot here, but now you come up with a 4th, and, Prairie Grove was driving there. Now you got 4th down and a yard and a half, which is manageable. But, at 28-16, there's a 2-score lead.
Yeah, you want to punch it in again. We're going to go back to our double wing, double tight set. Fullback, Reed Orr in the backfield. Mayday with the snap. He's going to give to Reed.
And Reed's got a big hole, and Reed gets inside the 20 down to the 19-yard line. A big hole. Good job by the offensive line, the right side that time.
That's what I was going to say. We don't always give them enough credit. We kind of talk about the backs quite a bit, but great job the right side of the line right there, opening up a hole. And right there on your right side, just to kind of call it out, you got Jack Stone at right tackle. Dakota Hutchins is your right guard, and then your center in there is West. And then Johnson, a sophomore, Anthony Johnson, playing tight end on that right side right now. So great job.
They did an excellent job opening up that hole on 4th and about a yard and a half, and now Prairie Grove's in the red zone. Again, a double wing, double tight set. In motion goes Big Falk. Falk gets the ball. Look at Falk. Falk. He almost breaks that tackle, but he's going to be brought down at the 14.
Good job, Blake. Again, 1st down run, getting 5. That's what you want. We're going to be ahead of the chains here. We got all the options that we need, and so you can play conservative. You can take a chance. You can do whatever you want right here. And they're going to stay with this set. I like this set right here. You got a lot of options with misdirection, and you still got a great pass catching. Oh, they're going to go ahead and split one of the wingbacks out. They're going to split both the wingbacks out.
Both wingbacks out.
Double tight. Both splits. They're going to run it with Reed up the middle.
And Reed's going to be very close. Well, if it's going to be 3rd and 1, it looks like the spot's going to be right at the 10-yard line. So 3rd down and a yard to go. 6.5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter.
And you know what they're doing differently here? You know, normally we run in and out our split ends. Now we're rotating in our wing backs. They're bringing in the play from the sideline. So Heltemus and Saul Walker will bring in the plays. All right, again, we're going to split both of them out. I start to say we have 2 tight ends, but one of them's covered up.
There's Sainer.
That's a penalty. That would have been a penalty. It'd come back. When you have those guys split out like that in 2 tight ends, the tight ends are on the line. Those wingbacks got to be off the line. So he had him covered up right there.
3rd and 6 or 4th and a yard. 3rd and 6 or 4th and a yard.
They're going to mark that off.
You know, you almost wish if it was incomplete, it just wasn't a penalty.
I like whack. Regular whack. Pretty good.
Well, it's 3rd down now. It's going to be 3rd and 6. It was 3rd and 1, and with that penalty.
You know, I really like that set, though. I love the extra beef on the line right there. I know it takes out one of your split ends with some speed, but I like it. I like the misdirection. I like being able to split those fast guys out.
Well, they got Disney split over here to the right, and then we got the full house set. Now they're
going to send some guys.
Well,
they got a little bit of a push. Oh, my goodness. What a catch. And just short of the goal line. What a catch.
What a catch by Reed Orr.
I'd love to see that one again.
Reed Orr took a shot, but wow, what a great catch by Reed Orr, and then he gets it close to the end zone.
Here's right there, Mayday, he's pulling out. Oh, no, that's a previous play. All right, we'll go back to live action here. We're trying to break the huddle. Thought we had a replay of that last one. Great catch there by Reed.
Wow, what a great play by Reed Orr. And I'll tell you, he took a shot. It's almost, I know they got.
He's a thick guy, man. He's a thick guy.
Well, I was hoping the ref was going to give him a touchdown after that great catch and taking a hit, but now.
Oh. That something went wrong right there.
Kyle Sam, I think he may actually fumbled the ball a little bit there.
It was a little awkward right there, the handoff transition there. So.
Yeah, we lost the yard that time. We're going to go back to the 2. It's going to be 2nd down and goal from the 2 with 5:13. The clock has stopped. Now it's running again.
All right. You know, I'd love to see us go back to our double tight right here. I kind of like that. I got used to it there for a second. But we're going to go on our base set. You know, I'd love to see Blake right here on a sweep.
And Blake,
it's open right there.
6. Blake Falk, give him 6, and Prairie Grove goes up 34-16.
You know, he's got the outside right there. He can take off and beat a guy with speed, but Blake loves to cut it in on that wingback block right there and get positive yards running north to south. So it works.
Prairie Grove up 34-16. We'll go for 2.
You know, Absher with a speed guy loves to run it to that corner on those short sets like that. I can remember in high school had a guy that ran about a 4.4, and so he would. We got that about in there, and it was you could guarantee us 31 sweep to that side. About the time they started pulling everybody over there,
going deep,
a
little high. Well, with 4:51 left, another touchdown sponsored by PG Telco, and the Tigers lead 34-16. Here is the touchdown run. There goes Falk. He just cuts back, and it's open, and there he goes. Really, after that play, goes on in, and Falk gives the Tigers a 3-score lead again at 34-16.
Great job right there. Drive it down. You know, had a couple 3rd and 4th down situations there and punch it in.
34-16, and I'll tell you what's been big for Pea Ridge tonight. They've had some big plays.
Right.
And
some big completions on 3rd and long, 4th down.
But the Prairie Grove defense tonight, for the most part, when they had to step up there in late in the second half twice,
yeah,
they kept them out of the end zone. And then what a great drive, 73-yard drive at the end of that half, as Mayday took it in right at the end of the half.
All right, Galton, which one are you pointing out this time? I want him to just point at him and say, "I'm kicking to you," and just kind of phase him out a little bit.
And now that's
there it is.
Been effective tonight, and that's going to go. Rolls all the way back inside the 15, and now our kick coverage has not been, most of the years tackle's going to be made there. That was Wynn on the return. McClellan on the tackle.
Imagine that.
Well, Ryan, here's the thing. With our kick coverage for the most part this year has been pretty good tonight.
Right.
Other than the onside kick, they've gotten some yards on their return. That time it's going to get up to the 33.
All right, number 3 is going to be in at quarterback, southpaw.
That is the guy who's been in earlier, Cole Wright.
And you got to watch out. You got number 22 here to this near side. They've got a little up back, different look right there.
They're going to give it to Holly. Wow, nice hard run. Holly is impressive. He's going to get up to the 37.
Hutch is going to get him down there. He made contact, but drug him down there. Still gained some yards even after contact.
He's run the ball hard tonight, and
yes.
Holly is not real big. He's 5'7", 163.
You know, these guys have played tough though. They've played up tonight. That's good. Here we go back in that shotgun. I don't know what you call this set where you have, a protector, and then you have this up back right here behind the tackle, almost like one of our wing backs, but he's down in a 3-point stance.
And they're going to
do the same thing again.
A nice
move.
Dylan
right there. Kind of over pursued. Cole Walker though, get down at the blocker, and then Hutch and Burton going to finish it off right there.
Well, it's 3rd down and 5 now with 3:45 to go here in the third quarter.
Saying that name Burton there, he's in for Reed. Reed took that shot there on that last drive, so sophomore Dustin Burton in at linebacker right now.
Well, I will tell you that after this 3rd down play, I'll make another comment about Pea Ridge. It's 3rd down is right looks
on again.
What I was going to say is Pea Ridge has a lot of young guys on this team, a lot of juniors and sophomores on this team.
And playing well.
And they've played well, and they'll be a force to be reckoned with. This game's not over tonight, but they'll be a force for sure in the future.
Quarterback keep right there. Zeke Laird's got a chance on him. He breaks it, but Anthony Johnson gets a good hit on him.
And he's going to be short. They're going to be 4th and about a yard.
Great job by Anthony Johnson, the other safety. You had Zeke come in and to hold him up a little bit, but wasn't able to take him to the ground. Johnson comes in and finishes him off. Again, got 2 sophomores in right now, playing well right up the middle.
Well, 4th down and let's call it about a yard and a half. 2:45. They look like they're going to go for it here, and why not? You're down 34-16.
All right, they're going to go back to their power I set.
And I imagine they're going to Holly and Prairie Grove.
They're going to Prairie Dog. Everybody looks over the sidelines, line and everything.
And now there they go. He's not going to make it. He's not going to make it. He's hit.
Who
Stop.
Is that? Hutch met him right there in the hole. Great job, Dakota. Great job.
And Hutch, a little bit of a gamble that time by Pea Ridge, but, at this point in the game and the way they probably had to do it, and now Prairie Grove with an opportunity to really stretch this thing out.
Pea Ridge isn't playing for field position right now. They're playing to score. They're going to need some points. So great job by the Grove right there.
Prairie Grove with the ball at the 41-yard line of Pea Ridge. We've had good field position all night. As a matter of fact, the one time I think our worst starting position was the 27, and we went that was there before the half, and we went the distance for the touchdown. 2:26 to go here in the third quarter. Prairie Grove up 34-16. They break the huddle. We have a full house backfield with a slot. Now Mayday he stopped and he was cut off. He's going to fight back and get back to the line of scrimmage. He worked hard for that one.
Yeah, right there, you really want him to either commit to that end and try to use his wheels or get a quicker cut. He stopped to make the cut, kind of a Blake Falk move, but he's got it trademarked. It's going to be hard for anybody to use that one as effectively. And great job on the defensive end right there, making a play.
Yeah, they did a nice job that time. I believe that was number 4 on the defensive end, James Tackett.
We're going to be in our base set right here, and we're going to fake the sweep, and we got a guy wide open out there.
That is Disney.
He misses a guy.
Give him 6. Give him 6.
Great job. Good job, able to juke that guy right there and then able to get in.
I'll tell you, Disney gets an open field. I almost want to say give him 6 because he finds a way to the end zone. This is a critical extra point here. We're up 24 points right now. This can make us go up 4 scores, and then that makes it, with 3 scores, it's still doable.
Right.
And it's not that it's not doable with 4, but it really would make it difficult. So a big 2-point conversion here for Prairie Grove.
All right, we're gonna split Saul out to one side. We're gonna split Clay Fiddler out to the other. Dylan in at tight end on the far side. It's gonna be a pass.
And we miss it again. So we've been so effective this year on the 2-point conversion tonight.
They've done a good job defending the 2-point conversion right there.
Well, we're still only up 3 scores. I mean, they can do 3. They'd have to get 3 2-pointers, but 40-16 with 1:36 to go. Well, that's another touchdown sponsored by PG Telco. Let's take a look here.
Here's a touchdown play. Fakes the 31 sweep right there.
And he had him open. We don't see it coming to the screen, but now watch this move. Likes a little juke here. Now, this is the one I think that really does it. He stops, lets his blocker get there, and then what a cut there. Then you knew it was. Give Mr. Sir Isaac Disney 6. Maybe I should call him. He just got to Disneyland. There he goes. He gets to Disneyland, and it's 1:36 to go. Prairie Grove in the lead, 40-16.
One thing you love seeing right there is you had a guy running downfield blocking. And so, that makes a big difference when you got a couple of your own colored jerseys out there in front. Here we go at Galton, kicking again. We got that left-footed squib kick down to an Art here. Aim for someone.
Reverse. Fumble. We got. Did we get it?
I think Prairie Grove may have gotten that fumble.
Wow. Hey, a little extra activity right there.
Yeah, we got it.
Wow. That's a backbreaker right there. That's a backbreaker. Down 3 scores. Try to pull off something to get some motivation or get a little OMO on our side.
Well, that was kind of a little bit of a strange reverse there.
Because the guy was just sitting there waiting.
Yeah, he waited for it. And
oh, wow.
Oh, they do not give Prairie Grove the ball there.
He's saying the guy was already down and we just took it from him while on the game. But that's a little different right there. That may be a home field call right there.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Hold on, we may have too many. We got too many. No, we're good. Holy smokes, man.
That would have been a huge play. I did too. We would have had to take him from the ground because the ball was fumbled. It wasn't that he hit the ground and then fumbled it. Their 2 scores have come when they had this quarterback in, Dakota Sainsbury.
They're gonna throw right there. Zeke. Oh, Zeke. Almost. Good job, Zeke. Great job reading that play, breaking on the ball, and they're both going for it at the same time and doesn't get it. Good job, Zeke.
Prairie Grove now.
Screen. Snip that screen.
All right, they're gonna break the huddle here. They're gonna have twins on both sides. Sainbury quarterback. Hawley is the back in the backfield with him.
Sainsbury, he's been the quarterback.
Oh, Dakota tries to go on a blitz, slides a little bit.
Well, he never even got to the line of scrimmage. Oh, it's going to go against.
Well, I would have been moving too if Hutch was coming at me like that and had to slide down to keep from coming through.
I thought at first they were calling Hutch for that, and I'm like, wait, he never made it past the line.
He didn't, but man, I would have been scared. I mean, he was coming full speed, and then when he realized it wasn't happening, he went down trying to keep from going through the line.
They have the same set now, second and 15 from their own 12. 1:22 to go here in the third. Now
he's going to drop back to pass. He's got room. Got a guy over the top. Right over the top of Reed right there.
They got the ball.
No way. Good job, Hutch.
Took the ball away before.
It looked like Heltman there was holding his leg, and while Heltman has his leg and he's trying to take him down, Hutch just grabs the ball away from him.
Well, yeah, and he did. 23, that's the guy they've gone to him a couple times, Holtgrew. And Holtgrew knew it because he was slapping it wasn't one of these it was a good, clean play by Hutch. And now Prairie Grove, which I think should have got the fumble walk.
I was saying maybe the ball don't lie. Is that what you're saying? Basketball, ball don't lie?
Well, Prairie Grove gets the ball 1st and 10 at their own 48. Again, Prairie Grove has had great field position all night. And now
all but one series. We did start at the 27 that one time, right?
But we did score. There we go.
We drove it down on that one. We go back to our double wing set right here. It's going to be a 49
and that's
sweep
Heltmas.
with Heltmas.
And Heltmas may get the corner. He does.
Good
and he's going to be
stiff
slung
arm.
out
Good
of
job.
bounds at the 30. No, they're going to mark him at the 33-yard line of Pea Ridge. So a
Great
nice
run right
run
there.
that time. About almost a 20-yard run that time by Hutch. I mean, by Heltemus.
All right, Matthew Galton going to come in at right guard for for Dakota Hutchinson.
40 seconds to go here in.
Let your senior have some time.
We're going to call a timeout. Let's take a timeout with them this time. 33.9 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Prairie Grove leading 40-16.
For over 100 years, the Luganbuhl name has served the area of Prairie Grove with honor and integrity in a family's most dire time. 4 generations of excellence in service. All aspects of caring for your loved one are handled with tender care, as well as with the honor and dignity they deserve. The type of service, the monument, every single aspect is handled with that special Luganbuhl care, including the opportunity to work with them on pre-planning. If you have any questions, please call 846-2141. That's 846-2141. Lloyd Wayne Luganbuhl. Stacy Luganbuhl, J.C. Dobbs stand ready to continue that Luganbuhl tradition. For more information, they invite you to visit their website, luganbuhl.com. For over their huge inventory, both new or used, you'll find what you're looking for at Everett Chevrolet. Are you looking for the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size truck on the road? You're looking for the Chevy Silverado, and they've got them. How about the Chevy Camaro? How about the Chevy Corvette? It's all waiting for you at Everett Chevrolet. Family-owned and customer-friendly. Everett Chevrolet, I-49 at Elm Springs Road. Everett Chevrolet says, go Tigers!
33.9 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Prairie Grove, 40-16 lead. Just got a fumble after a big play by Pea Ridge. And now Reed Orr back in at fullback after taking that shot earlier. And now they're going to
run the option right here. He's got Blake, but it's getting too close here to the sideline. So
yeah, they ran that to the short side of the field that time, Ryan. To the right side of the field that time, Ryan, and ran out of room.
We were talking to each other, but you weren't quite there. Sometimes we push mute here, and it doesn't always work.
Prairie Grove picks up, well, he picked up 4 yards with that, Ryan. He's at the
That'll
30-yard line. Second down and 6. Probably that play went out of bounds. This will probably, unless we throw it and incomplete, we run the ball again. This might be the last play of the third quarter.
Double wing, double tight. I'm loving this set.
We've done a lot out of it. This time Blake, he's got the corner. Blake Falk, nice cut, and look at Falk. Big Falk. Blake inside, gets close to the 10-yard line.
Such a great runner, man.
He just knows how to pick up his blocks in the holes. He really does.
You know, and the clock will stop there with the first down, but we'll probably let it run out here and end the third with a 40-16 lead.
And knocking on the door again, the Tigers at the 12.
Do we have that theme song queued up? No, never mind. I'll spare you guys.
That's about as bad as my rap last year. We're down to 5 seconds. That's going to do it for the third quarter. Prairie Grove now at the 12-yard line, knocking on the door again. And Ryan won't sing for us again. It's going to be 40-16 at the end of the third.
The sky's the limit with My Blue checking from Arvest Bank. With My Blue, you'll sleep better at night knowing your checking account helps safeguard you and your family against identity theft, covering all types of identity fraud events, financial or otherwise, anywhere in the world. You'll be able to deposit a check to My Blue just by using your smartphone, and you'll have the freedom of more branches and more hours. Have higher expectations about banking? Make the switch to My Blue checking, only from Arvest Bank.
Okay, we're back. Some third quarter stats. Prairie Grove total offense now up to 378. Pea Ridge at 284. Prairie Grove's had a few more plays, 52-43, averaging 7.3 to 6.6 passing yards, almost identical. Prairie Grove 240, Pea Ridge 235. Prairie Grove 14-22, Pea Ridge 11-24. No interceptions by either team tonight. Rushing yards, Prairie Grove 138, 30 rushing attempts for 138. Pea Ridge has 49 on 19, and Prairie Grove will break the huddle at the 12-yard line.
We're going to go back to our double tight, double wing, but both wings split out.
And now
it's going to be the dump right there.
And
he's picked off.
At the goal line. He's got a little room.
And he's going to be down right there.
And, you know, I got to tell you, Sainer has been almost as sure-handed as a receiver as we've had the past 3 seasons. He really does tonight. He's just been a tad off his game. That wasn't right to him, though. But
it's rough. That's rough. You got to get that one, though.
But he's had a little bit of a tough night tonight. But
Falk cramping up a little bit out there.
Well, Prairie Grove was knocking at the door. Now Pea Ridge will start at their own 10. First turnover of the night for Prairie Grove. And it was an interception just off the fingertips of Dylan Sainer.
Dylan's going to stay on the field right here at left tackle, so maybe he can get that one back.
And Holly.
Good job right there by Hutch. And is that Heltemus or Disney? No, that's Laird. No, I'm going to call everybody's name in the book. It's Cole McClellan. I should have known that. Why would that not be the name I go to first?
When you don't know, that's where you go. Prairie Grove now on the defensive side. It's going to be 2nd down and 9, or 2nd and a long 8, I should say. 11 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the ball game. Prairie Grove still with a 40-16 lead.
Pro I.
And now
he's going to back up to pass.
And he's
almost there. Hoskins had him.
And they're going to get
him.
There.
That's going to be Cole Walker finishing it off there.
Well,
Hoskins about had a chance on him there. He kind of made a really good move to get inside of his arm reach there, and Walker takes him down from the feet.
Cole Walker now at their own 6 is Pea Ridge, and they've got a 3rd and 14. So Prairie Grove, if they can hold here on the defensive side, should get good field position again.
Right, and you know, again, you don't have to be that aggressive right now. Keep the guy in front of you. Don't give up the big play.
You don't want to give up the big play here.
They're going to go in the shotgun formation. Twins to both sides. Holly in the backfield alongside number 3 right.
And now.
Well, we definitely had pressure on him.
And that's nobody there. I got to tell you tonight, they've used 2 quarterbacks tonight, and I think they both have been effective.
Yeah.
I do think Sainsbury's been a little more. The 2 drives they've scored on,
right.
Sainsbury's been the quarterback.
You know, Wright can throw the ball really well, left-handed. Someone was telling me at halftime he's quite a pitcher, got some real heat. And you can tell a guy can sling the ball, but
he slung that one a little too far. There was nobody there, and
it's hard to throw when you got guys in your face.
No, you're right. And I'm not taking anything away from the young man. I think he's done that time he threw the ball. You could tell he could throw the ball far because he was under pressure and was able to get it that distance on it. Well, they're in their end zone with the punt this time, and I think that's Heltemus this time back.
He had to get that one off quick.
And going to let it drop.
No,
actually, that was Fiddler.
There you go. Yeah, that's Clay Fiddler back there.
Well, that took a good bounce, and so a nice kick that time. They were punting from their own 6. So that was about a 46-yard punt that time.
Right, and you know, and I didn't think it would be as good of a punt because the punter was rushed. He had a guy back there. He was trying to get it off quick and gets a favorable bounce there.
Well, Prairie Grove leading 40-16. And they've stopped us a few times now. We've punted 3 times tonight.
Probably the first game all year.
Yeah. And we had a turnover last time. Hadn't punted here in the second half. And now Dodd gets under center. We got 10 seconds left on the play clock. Plenty of time to get the play off. And now just going to be a quick pitch out to Falk. He's going to cut back in. Falk drives hard. He's going to get close to 5 yards. Again, sometimes these don't look like much, but he picks up. They're going to mark him at the 48, so 4-yard pickup. But again,
4 yards on first down, you'll take it every time. Get ahead of the chains.
Now down to 9:40 to go in the ball game. Pea Ridge touchdown came on their first possession of the second half. They had a big play down, got in Prairie Grove territory, got backed up after a penalty, and then on a 4th and 37, they went to the end zone. Since then, Prairie Grove has scored twice.
We're going to do our double tight, double wing. And we're going to run our 49 sweep with Heltemus,
nice
but they got a guy back
play
there.
That time.
On that play, looks like number 54 or 24.
Yeah, that was number 54.
24.
Robbie Pickall, number 24.
Pickall.
And Pickdall got Heltemus in the backfield. Now it's going to be 3rd and 12 for Prairie Grove.
Run, Saul, 13.
All right, back to our familiar formation here that we've been running, double tight, double wing. Usually get a little motion out of this pre-snap. And there he goes right there with Fogg. We got a guy jumping off sides. They kind of sniffed out the reverse right there, saw Blake take off, and the guy jumps off sides.
Let's see it. Make sure we didn't move. I don't think we did. No, they're going to. They look like they're going to step it off against Prairie Grove the way that. No, there he got it right. He just turned like he was going to go that way. Now it makes it a little different. Now Prairie Grove will have a 3rd down and 7.
You know, almost back to where we were at on 2nd down here. So got options. You'd love to see a play action pass right here if you're trying to get the first. You can play it safe and go ahead and run and get it in a short, manageable 4th down. We're going to split them out over here, getting the shotgun. We got Sainer and Disney and Falk. And that's going to be the screen, but he's going to throw it at his feet because it was blown up a little bit.
James Tackett was on a lot of pressure that time on Sam Dodd.
I think that was the same screen that we threw to Reed for the touchdown last week.
And that's what we went, but they sniffed it out pretty good. Now Prairie Grove's going to punt. 8:22 to go in the ball game. Prairie Grove leading 40-16.
Man, we're going to have to ice down Cody's leg tonight. This is the most action he's got from punting this season.
Needs a really good punt here. This will be his 4th punt of the evening. They're coming.
Oh, they're running the kicker.
And they're going to get it.
That's a big time one.
Yeah, and that ball's going to roll. A nice punt that time. It goes out at the 10, so a good punt. But
that's going to be an automatic first 15 yards.
And now Prairie Grove will have the opportunity to run a little more clock off.
You know, typically with those, if they hit the kick leg, it's a 5-yarder. If they hit their plant leg, it's going to be 15. Let's see what he says.
They may take the.
How is that a 5-yarder? It's the same guy that checked our air and our balls on the 10.
Well, the reason that, for those that are watching may have understood what happened here, they were going to call running into the kicker, which is a 5-yard penalty versus the 15-yard personal foul, roughing the kicker. And so
and then you're in a 4th and short situation at your midfield.
But with that kind of punt, you're going to back them up to inside, right at the 11-yard line. So 8:12 to go in the game now.
Wood's going to come in for Cole Walker here at right tackle, Sainer at left tackle. Then you got Stone and Hoskins as your ends, Heltemus and Disney at your cornerbacks, and then Anthony Johnson, or is that Zeke at safety? You got Zeke and Anthony Johnson at safety. Trips to the far side. It's going to be a handoff up the middle.
And Holly, but he's tackled by several of the Tigers that time.
Looks like McClellan right there, Jack Stone.
McClellan was the first one to get to him. He got 4 yards on that play, though, Ryan. And now we're under 8 minutes to go. (40-16). Prairie Grove still in the lead.
They're going to go back to their trips to the right. Single back over here to the near side. Prairie Dog.
And now here is Sainsbury back in. And now he looks. He's going to
look to the other side. It's got a screen.
It's going to be.
Oh,
there's a flag in the backfield. I think there's a hold. Hold against Pea Ridge, so that's going to come back.
That's 6 is the back. No, never mind. 22's still in.
It is a holding. Ouch.
They're going to repeat second.
That's going to hurt to go from 2nd and about 5 to about 2nd and 15.
They're going to spot it because of half a distance of the goal. See where they're going to get it. Wow, they're going to back. Well, because the hold was back there. It's a spot foul.
It is a spot foul.
So that's back inside the 5. So it's going to be 2nd and 16, Ryan. And so now Prairie Grove needs to keep this in front of them at this point.
Again, you don't have to play aggressive here. Let them make the catch and get a tackle in front of them. There's that that little
got room.
screen hot pass, whatever you want to call it, a flare to the slot receiver there. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4.
Well, I know after this play I'll give some updates on some scores. I had my phone blowing up there a little bit with some scores, Ryan.
We're going to play man coverage over there on the far side with Heltemus on number 12.
They got about.
And then we got trips on this side. And we're going to go man-to-man coverage. You got your safety, but then you also have Zeke Laird helping right there in the middle of the field.
They got about 10 yards on that play, and now looking, and now.
Oh, right there, Jack Stone. Oh, come on, make
not
the
even
tackle.
make tackle. They get the first down. They're going to be up around the 25-yard line.
I thought Stone had him right there.
Well, he gets the first as Dakota Sainsbury gets there. It's 6:16 to go. You know, we don't get a lot of 7A scores and stuff that we give out, but our good friend Zach Arns, who used to do this with us, he's calling for Springdale tonight. And a little bit of surprise, they were only down 14-3 to Bentonville. Springdale for most of the game, and now Bentonville just scored again. It's 21-3.
Back to your similar set. We got we have Disney looking at their coach, seeing what he's saying.
And now they're going to go to, there is Cottle. Cottle's got a little room. He's a big kid. But
good job there, Reed and Johnson. Cole McClellan.
We've called his name a lot tonight. Well, they get another first down to their 36. So that punt, you know, was still good because that made them have to go so far. I mean, you know, if we had gone for it at the 42 and not made it.
Well, they're in the red zone now.
You know, they're down that way. Now you've got a little bit backed up, and they're having to really drive, and you keep some stuff in front of you.
Twins both sides. Johnson deep back here at free safety. You know, got quite a bit of speed back there right now. Sophomore, young guy, hard hitter. He's going to play. We're playing pass. He's going to go outside.
Oh, almost.
Good job. Was that Walker again?
Yeah, I think that was Cole Walker.
Had one last week for an interception. He tipped the ball and got an interception. Huge play against Shiloh.
Hutch almost got to that one. Another updated score, Shiloh leading Gentry just 28-14.
Wow.
Berryville.
They must be hurting from last week.
Yeah, Berryville trailing Gravett 42-7. That was 42-0 earlier, so Gravett's probably got the, you know, that may be over by now as the mercy rule is invoked. And now, 2nd down and 10, and now Sainsbury's back. Another screen pass complete to Holly. Holly breaks a tackle, and he's
good job.
Tackled that time. That is DeMarcus Cooper.
Yeah, and I've called him Johnson every once in a while, but Coop coming from that defensive end position, you know, he had to run 15 yards to make that tackle. Great job there by a young guy.
Yeah, DeMarcus is going to be with us for another year. He's
confident young man. I've got him in class. He's fun.
Working on Reed up top. Watch the wheel right to your side here.
Under 5 minutes to go now in the game. And now
they're going to give to number 6 right there.
And look, that's McClellan.
Good
McClellan
job.
comes from the far side of the field. He gets him for a loss.
Get Hutch out.
You know, and that's one thing. It's hard to run against us. You know, they're having some luck with these quick passes and then taking a shot down the field. But, you know, to run on us with these guys, it's going to be tough.
Well, they still are under 100 yards rushing. I'll get an update on this.
Twins both sides, shotgun formation, protector in the backfield.
Yeah, they're only at 53 yards rushing. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, 54 yards rushing tonight is. And now there's that pass almost tipped again, and a nice move.
And we got several guys needing to finish off some tackles there.
And again, that's number 23. He's been Hayden Holtgrew. He's made some plays tonight. He made one great play and then had the ball taken away, but he gets the first down at the Prairie Grove 35. This drive started at their own 10. Now they're at Prairie Grove 35 with 4 minutes to go in the game. So Prairie Grove making them use some clock on this drive.
Head trips to the right.
Now he's going to roll to his right. Sainsbury almost intended for number 10. That's Gage Cawthon, and they went to him the first 2 plays of the game.
Right.
I don't know, maybe one other
they've
time.
tried to go to him one other time, and we got a guy in the quarterback space and had a bad pass. But other than that, they hadn't really called his number a lot.
3:43 to go in the game. 2nd down and 10. The ball at Prairie Grove 35. Well, 40-16, the score remains. Prairie Grove trying to have a defensive stop here, and that'll pretty much do it. But Pea Ridge keeping the fight on, and now they're gonna
give. No, he pulls it.
He pulls it, and he's gonna be close to another first down. He's got another first down.
Zeke brings him down. Hoskins kind of had him by the ankles, and Zeke takes him the rest of the way down. Twins both sides, shotgun formation. We're going to throw over to the left. Man, Hoskins is right there several times.
Wow, he's been
They're going to pick up the first.
Another first down. This drive started their own 10. They've gone almost 90. They've gone 80, almost 80 yards now.
Heltimus and Laird there on the tackles.
3:16 to go in the ball game. Pea Ridge.
Little lackadaisical look from us here on the defensive side.
Well, the thing we've done is they've had to drive 90 yards. I mean,
right, we haven't given up the big play on this one.
Given up the big play, and they've used a lot of clock. Now down to 3:16 to go in the game.
Keeping them in front of us. That's a good thing here. Don't give up the big play. But now you're here.
They're this close, and now they got trouble.
Oh,
that should be intent. There's nobody there.
There's nobody even close. How's it not?
Nobody's there. He wasn't out of the tackle box.
The only thing I can think of is if they feel like someone has a hand on him or something, maybe he was trying to throw to a receiver. Didn't look like it to me, though.
No, that was, you're right. We've talked about keeping it in front of us, and now.
Too late.
Now you just got to play straight up D now, Ryan, because they're at the 12.
They're going to have trips to this side. We've got our outside linebacker and cornerback over there. We look like we're going to we blitz from that side, and they throw to that side.
And that time we do make the play.
Good job.
Nice open field tackle that time by Disney. And he tackles and wraps up. That was number 10. So they finally got the ball. That was the play they run the first 2 plays of the game. And now it's 3rd down and 10. We're down to 2:45 to go in the game.
Twins both sides.
Now
he's going to keep.
But this time he's hit, wrapped up. He may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job right there by DeMarcus Cooper. He had him by the ankles the whole time.
Coop had him, and then he held on to him long enough to get some help, and now it's going to be 4th down.
Look like Kyle Sam helping out on the tackle there.
2 minutes and 15 seconds to go. So
4th and 11 from about the 13-yard line, 14-yard line. You're thinking score here. You're not thinking trying to get inside the 3.
No, they're going to go. I imagine they'll go to the end zone here. They've got.
I'd like to see us drop most of our guys back in coverage and send one linebacker maybe.
And now he's scrambling. He can't cover that long. Can you get up? Nope. He dropped it.
Oh, no.
He dropped it in the end zone. A nice pass. The thing is that he bought him some time. A good job that time by Sainsbury. He was under some pressure. He bought some time. And whenever you buy that much time, it's hard to guard guys that long. Yep. And that's what broke the receiver free, and then he's just not able to hang on to it.
A lot of time your defense right there will get a pass interference or defensive holding when a guy makes a good cut kind of unplanned. But also sometimes your offensive lineman will get a holding penalty trying to block for your quarterback there. But that worked out in our favor with the drop.
Well, that's probably going to do it for tonight. It's Prairie Grove now with a minute and 50 to go with a possession. Even with them using all 3 timeouts, it'll be close to. And now, nice run that time. I believe that's Johnson on the carry. The sophomore on a good carry there, and now Prairie Grove gets a first down. The clock's going to stop for the first down as Anthony Johnson Well,
I like to see a couple of these guys coming out right now. You know, we just took out Sainer, put in Coop. You got Johnson running the ball for Blake.
After this play, we'll go ahead and name our Everett Chevrolet player of the game. Our Everett Chevrolet player of the game, Reed Orr. While he has had 9 carries for 20 there, let's go to this play. There's Johnson again. Reed Orr had 2 touchdowns tonight, but I think the play where he caught it, got it down, got hit, got to the goal line, really kind of set him apart. Everybody had a nice team effort tonight. Dodd, nice job from him, 13 to 23, 210 on the passing tonight. So good job from Dodd. But I think Reed Orr with a couple of
big
touchdown
There.
passes.
And, you know, we don't even talk about what he does on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
You know, for a guy like that, we don't talk about the defensive side of the ball enough. Just like kind of we forget about the line. But, you know, we talk about Cole McClellan on the defensive line. You got Reed Orr and Dakota in there playing really big at inside linebackers. So definitely Everett Chevrolet player of the game, Reed Orr. Kyle Sam on the carry.
And Sam's going to get just maybe a couple of yards, and that's going to do it. Let's see, by the time they set this, Prairie Grove will probably not have to run up another play. That's going to do it for tonight's game. The final score, Prairie Grove 40, Pea Ridge 16. And, Ryan, if you recap it, it was 8-all. We scored a touchdown, and then an onside kick that wasn't
not
really
even
planned.
on purpose.
No, we kind of had done squib kicks all night. We got it, and it just a great hustle by Anthony Johnson, and that play really turned the game around. Prairie Grove got up 2 scores, and then were just able. And then another big one was stopping them at the 27, and then we drove 83 yards, scored at the end of the half. That really turned the game.
You know, love to see it. You know, here's our last big test as far as who did you pick to be in competition in the top 4 or 5 in conference. So we play our gauntlet of a first half to the schedule here with all the bigger names in the 4A. So now we go home this coming up week with Gentry for homecoming. And Gentry played well tonight. It's against Shiloh, so it's not like it's a done deal. But, you know, someone that we've had a lot of success against in the past. But hopefully boys come ready. Maybe the activities don't get them too distracted, and we do all right. And then we will go to Berryville, and I think we finish off the season at home versus Lincoln.
That's right. And, you know, we'll go through the stats real quick, but and then we'll talk about the next week's game for just a bit. So for Prairie Grove tonight, Blake Falk, 13 carries, 81 yards. Reed Orr, 9 for 29. Not a lot of yards, but he's got 2 touchdowns and a couple really big plays. And defensively, he was also stood up big.
And talk
tonight.
about his receiving there. He's got 2 for 31 yards and one that gets us down to the 3-yard line on just a miraculous catch there, getting hit and then getting hit again by 2 or 3 guys at the goal line.
You know, Sam Dodd actually got a catch tonight for 30 yards as well.
Oh, yeah, I forget about that.
And we mentioned earlier Dodd, 13 for 23, 210. Now, for the total offense, Prairie Grove 387, Pea Ridge 365. Got a lot of it. Like I said, this game was much closer than the score. Prairie Grove had 59 plays to Pea Ridge 61. Passing yards, Pea Ridge 301, Prairie Grove 240, 14 for 24, 1 interception. Pea Ridge had 17 for 35, no interceptions. Rushing yards, really the difference. Prairie Grove 147, 64 for
It's just crazy
Pea
to
Ridge.
hear that we only had 147 yards rushing.
And we had 240 passing, so a big night there. And then
good job, Sam Dodd. Got to give some creds there to him.
He really did. Had a really a good game tonight, and both teams had a turnover. Prairie Grove 18 first down to Pea Ridge's 14. Again, we want to thank our East Lab students, Ben Lowe and Alex Nacho Henry, who was I saw him at halftime just knocking down some nachos, and then Miles Eubanks, who's helping us out, helping us with the stats and everything here. So next week's game, we got Gentry home. Here's what I would say. Lincoln is playing well in the sense that they were beating last. We know they were beating Huntsville 21-7. We had a tough battle with Huntsville. Even though we pulled away a little bit, that was a tough battle. If you remember, very emotional night, but a tough battle. So these 3 last games, while those may be the ones on the bottom half of the conference right now, you cannot take them for granted.
Well, and at the beginning of the year, that's kind of the way you look at it. If you can make it through the gauntlet, you got a good chance of going undefeated in conference. We make it through the gauntlet unscathed, no major injuries to talk of. You know, that's what you want to see. Undefeated, no big injuries here. Going into your home stretch here, we got 2 games at home. One, unfortunately, far away for Berryville for those of us that got to drive over there. But, you know, don't take them lightly. have a good week of practice, get there, make it happen, come out ahead here.
Well, that's going to do it again. We thank our East Lab students. For Ryan Cook, I'm Lynn Gregson. Again, the final score, Prairie Grove 40, Pea Ridge 16. That'll do it for tonight. Have a great night, and go Tigers.
Proud sponsor of PGTigersOnline.com, where you can find out all the very latest of what's going on with all the sports teams right here in Prairie Grove. But PG Telco is more, a lot more. They offer phone, internet, long-distance services, and bundles, making it all affordable. And that includes DirecTV. For your home or office, staying connected to the fast-paced world is as easy as calling PG Telco. Call 846-7200. That's 846-7200. PG Telco, built on community, focused on progress. PG Telco is the proud sponsor of PGTigersOnline.com, where you can find out all the very latest of